What's going on, everybody? Hold on, let me make sure y'all can hear me. I think y'all can. What's going on? What's up? What's up? I hope you guys are doing good. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Guys, today's the day. We're finally doing the stream. I know. It's been a long time coming. I had to cancel for last week because something came up last second. And I wasn't going to have much time anyway if I streamed it last week, and so it kind of worked out. We have much more time today. But yeah, y'all know the drill, man. I'm reacting to your guys' videos that you've submitted in the Discord server. If you still want to submit a video, head to the description, click the link, and submit a video. The submissions will be open all stream, or if you want to skip the line, you can super chat. But guys, I'm gonna be real, we're not getting through every video today. Like, y'all went insane. Like, y'all freaking submitted, I think, 100 videos or something crazy. Like, we have a lot to get through, so we're definitely going to split it into multiple streams is what's going to end up happening. But yeah, so let me just pin this message. Submit videos in description. Let me pin this message. All right. So that's pretty much all there is to say. I haven't really done a video. I haven't really done a stream like this before, so this is going to be kind of new for me, doing reactions like this. I mean, we've reacted to stuff. Yo, Nask, thanks for the 10. I appreciate that. I don't know why the alert's not working, but thank you. I don't know why the alert's not working. That's weird. But thank you. Well, it looks like that's our first video. So thanks, Nask. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna accelerate. I'm gonna close submissions at the end of the stream, and then we'll do more streams after, just covering the rest of the videos, is I think how it's going to work. We'll see though. But yeah, hope you guys are doing good, man. What's going on? Blade, Sonic, the Blue Blur, Fallen Star, Luigi, Nain, Way, Green, Accelerate, Occurs, Dark Mimikyu. Hope you guys are doing good. Couldn't comment on your server. It has that phone yeah, I had to enable that the other day. What's up, Blue Beans? Dark. So yeah, we're gonna get it started, man. Let's just get into it, man. Enough dilly-dallying, bro. So, I guess we'll check out Nask's video first, since he donated. Thank you, Nask. Also, guys, thank you for 90k. Well, I guess 91k now, jeez. It hasn't even, I think it's been, what, 2 weeks since we hit 90k? Bro, we'll be at 10k in no time. 10k in no time. So Nask wanted to react to the Windy Valley remix. Okay, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Nask makes some good remixes, so let's check it out. I've already listened to this, but we'll listen to it again. All right, y'all can't see it. Hold on. There we go. Thank you for the sub. All right, here we go. What's up, Maxis? Let me know if y'all hear it, okay? Okay. See, Nask does, like, crazy remixes. He, like, remixes everything. He don't just, like, change... Because I hear a lot of remixes that are, like... What's it? Like, they only change a few aspects about the song, but Nask, like... This is basically a cover. I like that lead. See, yeah, I've heard this before. Yeah, I've heard a few of his remixes. I'm ruining it. Oh, my bad. Oh, I like the little sample. That's cool. This is really good. Do the vocals, please? I feel like Dashy, I just start rapping. That's not happening. This is tough. This is tough. Audio's a bit low. Are y'all sure? This is really good, y'all. What's up, stuffed animal? What's up, orange? Or Orango, my bad. Okay. That's cool. It's a nice synth. What's up, I play games? I'll say on my end it looks really loud, so I think I'll just leave it here. Those strings are really nice. What's up, Monkey World? Oh man, I love those strings. Holy, those are so nice. Oh my gosh. You know what this reminds me of? In a weird sort of way, it kind of reminds me of Sonic Runners. Is that weird? Also, yeah, this remix is made by Not a Sonic channel. So y'all go sub to Not a Sonic channel. This is awesome. This is so good. Those strings had me ascending, bro. Like that synth right there, it sounds like the synth from Strange Parade from Sonic Runners. That's what it sounds like. Oh, it doesn't matter. You got the motif in there. Holy. Oh my goodness, bro. That's so clever. I love that. You snuck in the motif. That's so good. It's peaceful and so catchy at the same time. Yeah, this is great. It does have a bit of hyper potions. I do hear that. That was really good, dude. Go sub to Nask, y'all. That was awesome. That was awesome. All right, so let's get into the actual list here. So I have a long list of videos. So first up is the plan by, was it Goofy Goober? Let's do it. 100 subscriber special. Okay. Let's see what you got, Goofy Goober, bro. Let's see what you got, bro. I'm intrigued. All right, 100 subscriber special. All right, bet. Donkey Kong. Want to play Left 4 Dead? Nah, I used to watch these all the time, bro. Is this even like a sprite animation? No, it's like a... Here, I'll let it play. Let me see what you're playing. Okay. No, not Minion Run, bro. Fucking Minion Run. Yeah, okay. Not the emoji, bro. Not the emoji, bro. Dang. Only new gen. We're using new gen in 2026, bro. After I kicked Mega Man's butt. Mega Man. Oh, I must have missed it in the lore somewhere. Oh, he got caught lacking, bro. He got caught lacking. Oh, Tails. Oh, shit. Alright, Tails, what's up? Damn. Nah, that's not even true. Nah, that's not true. Sonic Dash got more players right now than any other Sonic game, bro. Stop playing. Stop playing. Okay, got the Mania sprites. Our games are barely being played anymore. Sounds like a skill issue. Oh my fucking god. Oh, you pissed him off. Why is he green? Why is he green? Uh-huh. My good-for-nothing best friend. That's fucked up. What? We gotta keep this YouTube. What is going on? Oh, we're back. That's such a weird pairing. We got Donkey Kong and Sonic. Okay. No, I'm fine with it. Whoa, we got a spammer, bro. Hold on, bro. Stop spamming, please. Please stop spamming. What? Wait, what did that say? Quick, we gotta quick. Minion 3 and K. Oh, that's fair. Sure. I'll allow it. Uh-huh. Oh, we got Hollow Knight now. Shovel Knight. Everybody's here, bro. Not true, but we're the Hollow and Shovel Knight. Okay. I love how... Oh, okay. Boost. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, shit! Yo, relax. No, I got the... Oh, there's Mega Man. We found him, bro. This is not Fortnite. It might as well be. Oh, okay. Sonic Colors has the best sound. Okay, now that's a respectable take. Now I can respect that. What is going on? We got Supersonic fighting Rambi now, bro? Rambi no diffs? Nah, I don't know about that, bro. See, watch. Sonic's gonna lock in. Watch. Here we go. There we go. See, I don't think Supersonic can do that. The fuck was that? This is a fever dream, bro. He didn't survive that. He's too powerful, bro. What the fuck? Yo, this is tough, bro. Uh-huh. Since we got a bag. Yep, that's true. And you two made... Yep, uh-huh. Whoa. You can't be throwing around the L word like that, bro. And there we have it. Good video, bro. I still have no idea what was happening. That was by Goofy Goober, y'all. Alright, let's see. So, next up, we have... That's a playlist. Nah, it has to be a video, bro. Not a playlist. So we're gonna move on to the next one. This one's by Super Car Winner, the best prize. Oh, shit! Hold on. Oh, it's a short. That's fine. Dude, what the heck? Y'all, look at this. Supercar, bro. Isn't this like the Tails you were talking about? This ain't copyrighted, is it? All right, let's turn that off. Bro, isn't this this is that big ass Tails plushie you said you got at the arcade or something? Nah, I'd be scared to have this in my house, bro. It might like wake up and haunt me, bro. Nah, that's crazy. That don't look 6 foot. Didn't you say it was 6 foot, bro? That don't look 6 foot. Doing a little dance. That's cool. So you got that at an arcade. What arcade you be going to, bro? My arcades don't got any of that, bro. That's cool. Good shit, good shit. 6, 7 foot. It is 6 foot. Bro's just 9 foot. Bro's just 9 foot. Oh, here we go. All right, SP World dropped in Bully McGuire in Mario Kart Wii. This is going to be awesome. Oh, hold on. I'm getting no audio. This is by Chiptune. Why didn't it work? There we go. I think I've seen this before. This is like... Yo, it's dead, bro. What the fuck is going on? 6, 7. Thank you for the 6, 7s, Spider-Man. Yo, that is we got the real Spider-Man in the chat, bro. 6, 7. This is like the most... This reminds me of, what the fuck?
Second place? We had an electric sports car.
That was great, bro. That. Oh my goodness, bro. Y'all be watching the weirdest shit. All right, here we go. So Vector Blast Productions has a rage bait Sonic tier list. Okay, it's rage bait 12 minutes. That's fine. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. 2 idiots rank Sonic games. This is gonna be the best thing ever.
Here's Zane, and today.
All right, what's up, Zane?
Sonic tier list. So I guess
The fact that Frontiers isn't in S tier already, you get 10 points off for that.
I guess we're gonna. Okay, so what are we starting? Okay, we gotta start.
Sonic 1. Yup.
Yes.
Don't put that shit in S.
I mean, okay, you know it's okay.
What the fuck? I already don't like this video, bro.
Okay, so
Nah, move that.
Sonic 1. Okay, like it's old, but it's like the good kind of old. So I guess.
Okay.
Sonic 2 as well.
No, where'd you put Sonic 2 now?
Where are you putting Sonic 2?
No, you need to move Sonic 1 down to like B tier. Has no bitches? That's where Sonic Heroes goes.
Okay.
Is this Sonic 2?
You know, that's a fair tier to put Sonic 1 Master System. It's the same games. I'll allow it. Okay. I mean, you put Sonic 1 in S, you could put anything in S at this point.
Ben Johnston owns. Like, who trusts that guy?
So Sonic, whoa. Okay. Put Sonic 1 Genesis in S tier.
Why are you putting Sonic CD in S?
Sonic CD. Okay, there we go. Finally. Okay, we got a good placement. We got a good placement on the list. Yo, what is going on, bro?
I need to... Oh yeah, we did. You know, we did just rank every Madden game. I'll put that tier list up on screen.
No, we're not ranking it. No, what the fuck?
Anyways, I guess.
Retire? What?
This was a... Brother, this is my video, not yours.
Damn. Okay, Sonic 3 in S. There we go. Okay, that's more like it. I would put Sonic 2 in A, but that's fine.
Okay, so like, what am I saying? So like Sonic CD, okay, okay, it's peak, it's peak cinema, and Sonic 3, yes, that's also peak. And then
What the
Sonic
heck?
Knuckles, what is this? What is this? What is this? A ship? It's a Sonic ship. Shipping. This is just a Sonic ship. Where's Sonic X Shadow Generations? I need to put that in.
Damn, that's a lot of games, bro.
Okay.
What just happened?
Well, frick.
Nah, dude, nah. Clean your room, bro. What the fuck? Hold on, rewind.
Also a ship. Okay.
Oh, you got the cans everywhere. Oh, oh, dude. Ooh, clean your room, bro. What the fuck?
Frick. Johnston. There we go, Ben Johnston, because that's where all the there's Sonic Chaos, Sonic Triple.
A Sonic, okay.
Sonic Blasts.
It just ran,
All
okay.
the freaking Master System games.
This does feel like a
'cause
fever
I'm
dream.
not
That's been
taking
every
this
video so
seriously
far.
anymore, and it's Sonic
I think we
Ars.
have yet to watch a
Sonic Ars
normal
freaking
video.
peak.
Besides
Okay, no,
Nask's
Sonic
Windy
Blast,
Hill
I'm putting you
remix.
up there too. I don't
Sonic
care.
Blast.
And
Okay,
the
you know what?
frick is a-
Here, let me skip ahead a little bit. Let's see. Let's do a okay, here we go. Sonic Drift 2 in S tier, huh?
I have it.
What's up, Dowda?
I only, yeah,
I'm not even gonna make that. Sonic Colors.
Oh, what's up, Toad?
Half of the Wii Sonic games kinda suck.
yeah,
What's up, Angelo? Yo, it's like watching the Mona Lisa being erased. Should Unleashed Recompiled even count? Oh, you got fan games on there too. You got Sonic before the sequel.
Sonic Jam.
I mean,
Get back
okay,
here.
but Sonic Colors Ultimate though at the bottom tier, I think that's respectable. I don't know what Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games is doing in S tier.
Two back games.
Why did Drift? What is this like the funniest shit ever? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I guess there's mine. So like, I don't know, like Sonic 3D Blast. Okay, you know what the
Yep.
fucking it's fucking great.
That's
but
D.
It looks like
That's a D
chess,
tier.
So like, I'm just gonna put it in.
It looks like
D
chess.
tier 'cause, who
Too
gives a
high.
fuck about chess? Oh,
Too
it's
high.
Dr. Robotnik Speed Beat Machine. Okay,
That's
so
like-
it
that's
has-
solid.
It has Pingus.
D-
It
d-
has the
w-
Pingus man. Anyways,
d-
he's going back to his tier list.
You know what? Fair
Oh,
enough.
fuck off.
So y'all are doing
Here.
separate tier lists, but on the same this.
Fuck off thing. I'm gonna type Pingus.
Yeah, Zane, fuck off, bro.
Okay, I
You
guess.
go over here.
All right.
I guess Bro's going
You
back.
wanna know what I'm gonna do?
Bro's.
They are ranking your game, Sonic.
Freaking. Why is Bro playing Drift top? Drift 2 is not the greatest thing since bread.
Oh, okay. Here. Okay, here we go. I'm curious to see the final. What's the final list look? Okay, hold on. That looks more of the same. Adventure 2? And C? Ain't terrible. I don't hate that. Alright, let's see. Here we go. Alright, here's the final one.
This is like completely rage bait Sonic deals.
Alright, here we go. So we got Sonic Jam on the game. Okay. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, do not slander Drift 2 around this guy.
Let me see that. Okay, so you got color. See. Alright. That was a trip. That was by Vector Blast. All right. Next up, we have a YTP, bro. A YTP, bro. We are in the year 2026. Okay. This is submitted by Wither. Got the Kind Master logo. Yep.
Playing the Super Mario Maker
Yep.
2 game. We'll be releasing the last game soon.
Yep.
Now, let's go. This mushroom here is a little higher.
Mhm.
If Mario picks it up, he'll become weird. Right
Dude.
on your weird face.
Dude, did y'all ever watch the Sonic Boom YTPs by Peter Knetter? I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Dude, that's what this I used to watch this kind of shit all the time. Yo, what's up, Connor?
At will.
Oh, what? Damn, that was loud. Okay.
Flying enemies.
Dude, this
Chain chomps
this
are
little
higher than
filter
usual.
he has on the video is
You can
tripping me
even
up.
throw
I gotta like
Mario
close my
sneaky
eyes.
faces. The frog suit lets you become Iggy.
Oh, we got a little what is this
It lets you
intro?
swim
What
through
the
mustard
fuck was that?
and run across its surface.
Uh-huh.
The power balloon lets you float with the fluffy grace only a balloon can muster. Glide through the skies as your face.
Still not
Mario.
a single normal
Take
video,
this
by the
swim
way.
enemies
Yeah.
and throw with a boomerang.
Okay, they got the boomerang.
Your
Nice.
toes also make an appearance.
What?
The cannon box lets you fire your toes from your face.
Fu-
Charge up for long range toes. With the red power box on your head.
What is happening, dude?
It's
Jesus.
wear a Goomba mask to become one with the Goombas.
Among Us.
Fool your foe.
This was 5 years ago, so
And you'll be even more convincing.
I can let it slide. It was 5 years ago, guys.
Mamma
We can let the Among Us joke slide, okay? That's okay. Jesus.
Fly as much as you'd like.
What's going on, Dowda?
The 7
Do people not watch YTP? I don't anymore. This might be the first YTP I've watched in like 3
They each have
years.
their own moves to keep you on your toes in boss battles.
Yo, Synchro, thanks for the 3. Sonic versus Metal Short on your channel, perhaps? I got you, bro. We'll check that out after this one. Thank you.
Anyone who dares pick it up. Oh man, the temptation to fire your toes from your face.
What's up, Ultrasonic?
The bouncy qualities of the on-off trampoline. Them like this.
What? This is random bullshit. That's what this video is. It's just random bullshit. Go. Damn. Trick. I know this video was made 5 years ago, but I'm just seeing a bunch of outdated shit. Like, where's Triple T when you need him, bro?
Introducing
Where's
Super Mario
Triple
Maker
T?
1, a new mode that lets you create your own worlds. Select
Okay.
place panels to build a route for your courses. Forge a path from the starting point to the bridges. Build bridges. Create
This is hurting
bridges,
my head.
and change the bridges and in all sorts of ways. Then place bridges you've made along the path.
That's a lot of bridges.
Bridge icons. You might find yourself
This is
attached
better
to
than
moving
3T.
pictures in a
Take that
bonus
back.
stage.
Again with the explosions, bro. Again with the explosions.
You could really make your world stand out by changing the theme to underground game. A super world.
What just happened? Not with this effect again. Okay, more bridges.
Launches April 22nd.
You know, maybe this was a bad idea. No, I'm just playing. All right, that was by Act 10. That was something. All right, let's check out SynchroWorks, his video. So let's see, SynchroWorks, Sonic versus Metal. Let's see. I might have to go to channel. Here we go. All right, and you said the Sonic versus Metal. Here we go. Sonic versus Metal Sonic. I found it. Is there one that's not a short version? Like, I understand like the short version, but okay, this is fun. Oh, okay, bet. Oh, we got a sprite animation, y'all. Here we go. We're just gonna have to deal with it like this. I don't know what to tell you. But here we go. This is by, let me read it one more time. This is by SynchroWorks. Let's check it out. Damn. How do y'all be making shit like this? Damn. No, Mario. We're not changing the resolution, bro. Hold up, though. Oh, I got the little adventure pose. How do y'all be doing this, bro? Because I've been seeing a lot of animations like this. Like, this is so impressive. This is so good. Oh, we got some. What was that? Like some 2D art. We got some more. Damn. Damn, bro. Oh, here we go. Supersonic. But that's not supersonic. What the fuck is this? Blue supersonic. This is insane. Damn, bro. What? Yeah, the effects are really nice. Sucks that it's in... Because what happened is they uploaded it as a vertical video. So that's what this frame is right here. Voice acting? Oh, shit. I like how, like, the sprites, like, stretch. Do you see that? Like, they don't exclusively rely on the sprite and their animation. They, like, also stretch the sprites. Yo. That was crazy, bro. That was really good. What the heck? That was by, again, that was by SynchroWorks. Oh, SynchroWorks and Curb Crew. Y'all gotta go check that out when you get a chance. Holy, that was great. Alright, now we're moving on. Yuki the Internal, Dark Queen, 5-star rank, Sonic and the Black Knight. Alright, bet. I'm pretty sure you can beat this boss in like 2 seconds. What do you think of Two Slimy's new hair, bro? That is so... Look. That was so cool. Alright, let's see. 5-star rank. Let's check this out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can beat this boss, like, in seconds. What is... Now, it's been a while since I've played Black Knight. Song is fire. Yep. So you just keep spamming your gauge. Again, it's been a while since I've played Black Knight, so I got no idea. But I'm pretty sure I've seen people beat this boss in like 5 seconds.
Do you actually believe that such a place would function properly? I'm gonna wait for over now.
Black Knight Loki carried by story. Oh yeah, for sure. So that's 5-star. Let's see it. Nice. That's cool. I'm sure you can beat it faster though, right? Alright. Alright, this next one is by Super Hatman. He says, one of my favorite videos I've made, also my first real Sonic video. The problem with Sonic's art direction. Okay, bet. This might be a good one, y'all. Exactly 10 minutes too, bro got it on the dot. Alright, here we go. This is by Super Hatman. Let's check it out. Now, before watching this video, I think this video might get into things like the models and the character design. Diddy, nah, Diddy, you gotta go, bro. Nah, Diddy, you gotta go. Diddy, you gotta go, bro. You put him back in jail, bro. Put him back in jail. Put him back in jail. So I think this might get into things like art direction in the models and shit. Obviously, I mean the title is the problem with Sonic's art direction. When it comes to, for me personally, when it comes to things like the model, I don't really care that much. But I am interested in watching this. Maybe I'll learn some things. Let's check it out. Super Hat Man. Let's see.
Hap, we get it. Short quills this, muzzle curve that.
Yep,
shoes
muzzle
this,
curve,
all the
mhm.
ears, yada yada yada. What I'm
Circle
describing
theory.
to you, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call the Sonic model discourse.
Yeah,
On the side of the
I
screen,
love
where you see the same
discourse.
talking about how
Here, I'll
awful
turn
a
on the
lot of Sonic
subtitles.
renders are based on the little details that add up. You know, stuff like
Okay.
the butt brown, the ugly ass mouse, the shade of blue Sonic is. Okay, I kind of understand the hate for that one. And others take the conversation way too literally.
Fair
but no,
enough,
this
fair
isn't
enough.
one of those videos going
I don't
over
like
the
light
issues with the
blue
models.
Sonic.
There's already enough videos and threads about it to where I just be repeating the same points anyways. But I do
Okay.
want to talk about another visual aspect I feel the franchise is currently struggling in. See, since we're now living in a fully new generation, we've seen iconic gaming IPs take more risks.
Oh, so this is okay. It's gonna go more into like the actual like stock. Gotcha. Okay, that'll be interesting because Frontiers and Frontiers with its
Like Super Mario
realism.
Brothers Wonder, Donkey Kong Bonanza, and as recently as the new Bubsy
Let me turn it up a
4D,
bit for y'all.
Yes, I'm just as surprised as you are that this
Bubsy.
exists. We see these characters being taken into new
It can't be
experimental
that good.
directions while showing creativity through the shifts in its art direction. While Sonic kinda hasn't really been doing that. If anything, it's gone
Yeah.
quite stale as of late.
Yeah.
And by as of late, I mean as early as Sonic Lost World, which I feel to remind you, that shit was almost 12 years ago. Yes, I do feel extremely old. Thank you for
Yeah.
asking. Outside of an exception or two, I don't feel like things have gotten any better.
I don't hate how Lost World
If
looks,
anything,
but
I feel
it's
it's only went into a different direction now compared to Lost World. So today I want to talk about Sonic's current
Lost World. It went in a different direction now compared to Lost. Like, I don't think I would consider Forces to have. I mean, it definitely has similarities to Lost World. I wouldn't say that's like the same thing. That's a little different. That's a little
art
different.
direction. The good, the bad, why there's a lot of negative discussion around it, why the art direction in something like Unleashed is more widely praised compared to something like Lost World, and what I feel they could do to fix the issue at hand.
Okay.
Okay, let's just talk about Sonic's model real quick.
No,
Sonic's character
not
has
the
been main source of
model.
discussion for quite some time now.
No.
The shoes, the muzzle, the quills, the eyes, whatever it is, I guarantee at least 5 people have talked about it already. Now look, I kind of get an understanding of both sides of the whole discourse. There's a reason why people do get constantly annoyed over the discourses around Sonic's character model because
Yeah.
while I do agree that the model doesn't look necessarily that great, you also don't really notice its issues immediately. Okay, show of hands, how many of you
Okay. That's interesting to bring up because I feel like that's the reason why we probably won't get a new model. If that might be crazy to say. Because while I do think that the model has issues, it's those issues no normal person, you know what I mean when I say that. It's going to notice those issues. And for that reason, I feel like that wouldn't be a priority when it comes to the next game. What's up, RSDK?
y'all actually cared about the muzzle curve before you saw that tweet regarding the Sonic Team logo? Hell, I wouldn't even be surprised if you don't even know what I'm
He's
talking
not
about right now.
wrong.
It's only really something you notice
He's
when
not
it's pointed
wrong.
out to you. So I can understand why many find this whole discourse annoying or somewhat pointless. But then again, I also don't really like Sonic's character model.
Yeah, I
either
mean,
on that side. It
yeah.
doesn't help
I
that the
mean,
way that the curves
yeah.
are posed and the expressions
It
they
could
make
look
are just so
better.
lacking
What's
and
up, Brian?
off-putting. Maybe not to a general audience who would just take a glance at them, but when they're fully displayed right in front of you for well over a decade, the cracks
Okay.
really begin to show.
See,
over
okay.
time.
Well, here's the thing about
All over a
about
decade,
that
the
this.
cracks
I understand. This looks horrible. Like, I understand, trust me, I do. But this is not the game model that they're using. Like, this is just they do need a new model. But
really
just-
begin
that's
to show
not
over time. It's
they
like
need a
taking
new
glance
stock
at a
model.
butterfly from a distance to having the motherfucker all up in your face.
It's not the same thing. It's different.
I think this type of discourse became a lot more prominent around the time of Sonic Forces' release. What the fuck? I told my neighbor to shut up. Where the model was rebuilt off of the previous one used with the Hedgehog Engine 1, where they kind of doubled down on its overall look and gave it a much more cheap aesthetic in my opinion.
Yeah.
The current Forces
I don't
Sonic
like how it
Frontiers
looks in
model was built
Forces.
off of the Marza model used in Sonic Unleashed. With that game having
Yeah.
a more universal art direction, the general aesthetics complemented Sonic's character model really well. It's why Unleashed primarily stays out of the discourse because the art direction in that game
I
is
don't
so
know.
cohesive, everything blends together, and nothing of note really
I mean,
sticks
I
out in
agree.
an inherently bad way. It's
But-
also why a lot of criticism for Sonic Lost World was mainly drawn from the aesthetics. Because believe it or not, putting an expressive yet somewhat grounded Sonic model in an overly bright cartoony environment can make Sonic look a bit out of place. FPS, and it arguably only gets worse with the current model. Honestly, the only reason why it doesn't look so abysmal in Frontiers is because of the texture. Otherwise, this has the exact same problems as it did in Fortnite.
I don't agree with that. Look, I don't hate Frontiers' model. I don't. Do I think it could be improved? Yes. I think a reason why Frontiers' model looks kind of bad is, I'm sure he'll get into it, but the realism around it clashes a lot.
And it's also why he looks really bad in Shadow Generations. You can argue that
That's
it's just
true.
a
I don't
matter
like
of
how he
how
looks
they're
in Shadow
animated. If they
Gens.
push more dynamic posing, then there'd be no issue.
I think the
right?
the
If they just
lighting
push
is doing a
Sonic's
lot of
animations
heavy
and expressions
lifting.
more, there's no reason to complain about the model, right? Well, for one, it's more about how the animation and design go hand in hand, both areas doing their share to make the character look good. And two, you can say this about literally any Sonic model. These models
I
aren't the
guess,
most
yeah.
prettiest things out there, burning my eyes every second I look at them, but they do have some fundamental issues that hold them back. But the models are only a representation of a much bigger issue at hand, and that being the game's general visual aesthetics. Now, I already said my piece with Lost World, but I think the biggest issue with that game's aesthetics is how much it doesn't really represent Sonic. Like, it's
That's
not really a
true.
good sign when
It's
you
just
could replace
Mario.
Sonic with a character like, I don't know, Donald Duck, and it would probably be just as, if not more fitting. Hell, I'd argue that Lost World isn't even fully consistent on its own, as it attempts to take aspects from other platformers to form its own identity, when it just causes the whole
I
game's
mean,
visuals
yeah.
to clash even more. And jumping forward a bit,
It's
I
basically
think
just a
Frontiers
Mario
has the
game, but with
exact same
Sonic.
issue, just on the complete opposite side of the spectrum. While Lost World leans towards the bright, cartoony aesthetics, Frontiers has a direction
Is the
that's more
realism.
surreal.
Yep.
And because of that, it causes the Sonic elements
I
such
wouldn't
as the
even
rails,
say-
the boost,
He said, okay, I wouldn't even say surreal, it's just real. Like, I think surrealism is more like, that's kind of what Sonic Adventure goes for. Frontiers is just like, yeah, this is just a desert, bro. Oh yeah, it's just land.
pads and the springs found throughout the open areas to stick out like a sore thumb. And
Yeah.
look, for as much as I really like this game,
That's what I was
I'd argue
saying.
the inconsistencies and sheer lack of cohesion causes this to possibly have the worst art direction in any Sonic game.
The
And no,
worst? The worst? Oh, shit. I don't like how 06
Not solely
looks.
because, oh, they're
I would-
floating
that
platforms
comes
or
to
rails
mind
in the
before
sky. Lots of Sonic
Frontiers.
games have that. It's more
But
so
fair
how
enough,
the
fair
assets
enough.
are implemented. There's nothing that tells me that they're ingrained or even somewhat fit in within the game's
That's true.
It just feels
That
like
is
a
true.
hodgepodge of different assets to make sure it plays
The
like a
platforms
Sonic
and
game.
rails are
In
annoying.
games like Generations, the assets were all built from the ground up for each respective level, giving each of the differing aesthetics to have cohesion within their respective portions of the game. Why do you think that upon Frontiers' reveal, so many people were making Sega hire this man jokes? It's
Yeah.
because, and with all due respect when I say this, it looks like someone made this with the fucking Unreal Engine.
Yeah.
And then
When they're
Forces just kinda
when they're slandering your goat, but you know they're right.
has its own problem where it lacks any real sense of direction. You have stages that go for that same look to that of Unleashed and Generations like Metropolitan Highway and Sunset Heights, which do look pretty good for the most part. But then you also have a version of Green Hill that looks straight out of fucking Roblox. Do you see the issue? Now let me make this clear. I
Yo.
personally think Forces and Frontiers both look really good in a technological sense. It goes back to
Yeah,
what I said
sure.
about the models.
I'm sorry if
As
I'm
one
pausing a
aspect
lot,
does all of
but
the heavy lifting in order for things to somewhat work. And
Right.
in this case, it's definitely down to the technology, mainly the lighting and texturing. But let's say Frontiers
Thanks
was
for the
released
star.
on weaker hardware per se. The cracks between the art direction would begin to show as the technology would not be doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Oh yeah, the Nintendo Switch exists. While again, it doesn't
look how
ungodly atrocious or anything,
No,
gets
it
the
looks
job done.
horrible.
The issues with the game's
I don't
general
think it
aesthetics
even
become
gets
more
the job
apparent because
done.
of weaker
It
hardware.
just looks
The frame rate is
bad.
cut in half, the textures are a lot less detailed, the lighting is worse, and everything just looks a lot muddier. You just don't
Yeah.
get the advantages from a next-gen console like the PS5 or a PC, which again makes the issues with the game's general aesthetics much more apparent. Now, I want to give a quick mention to Sonic Superstars. Personally, I think it's a great Sonic game, and one of the areas I think we don't give enough credit to is how it looks. Now, it's not
The
anything
Superstars looks
revolutionary or
fine.
breathtaking like Mario Wonder, but you can tell that the game attempts to recapture the old 90s
Thanks for the
classic Sonic
sparkles.
art style. It's vibrant,
Yeah, no,
it's
Superstars
abstract,
looks
and
fine.
It has some really neat stylizations that make it
I think
feel like
it-
a Sonic game. And, say it with me now, It feels cohesive. Okay, why didn't you say it with me? Now I look fucking stupid. You ass.
It is
So what's the main
cohesive. That's
takeaway in
true.
all this? What
That's
is
true.
the problem with Sonic's current art direction?
We need cohesion.
It's non-existent. No, I don't mean.
I
it in
mean,
the
that's
literal
true.
sense. Of course,
That's
there's art
basically
direction
what
in
I
every
said.
Sonic
Just
game.
the other
But
way
I think
around.
The main issue with the art direction is that it often feels directionless. What I mean by that is
That's
games like
true.
Lost
They
World,
kind of just throw
Forces,
shit at the wall.
Frontiers, they don't fully commit to the art styles they're going for. There is usually inconsistencies or design choices that clash with others, causing a break within the commitment. It's why whenever the community has these art-related discourses, we don't talk about Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Generations, or even Sonic Superstars. They just simply don't have those issues, at least not to the extent
I
of other
think-
games in the series.
I mean, yeah.
Why does it matter though? Why fix what isn't broken? What makes this type of discussion even important to begin
I
with?
mean, it is kind
Now,
of
let me
broken.
make one thing clear. I will always prioritize how I feel about the gameplay when criticizing a game. Just like how I prioritize
True.
great characters when criticizing a show or movie. But that doesn't inherently mean there isn't more to a game than just how it plays.
Also
And while
true.
those aspects aren't enough for me to base my
Yep.
entire opinion on said game, they often can enhance my viewpoint of it. For example, I view Sonic Superstars on the same level as Sonic Mania, but there are aspects regarding Superstars that
What do you mean by that?
do make me prefer it. Not all the time, mind you, but enough to
I'm
where I
just
do
playing,
see it
I'm
as an
just
equal
playing.
to Mania. And as a reminder, video games are art at the end of the day. It's perfectly valid to criticize art if you think it could be further pushed or because you could see aspects improve. It's why you see a lot of comparisons being made to other games with more stylization to it, because Sonic fans know Sonic is capable of having something like that. And if you don't see it that way or have problems with Sonic's art direction, then that's fine. Your opinion is no less valid than mine. I genuinely mean that. And by all means, art is subjective. There's no opinion that's right, there's no opinion that's wrong. Do I want them to make changes to Sonic's current model? Yes. Do I want Sonic to be firing on all cylinders? Definitely. Do I want the games to commit to a fully stylized aesthetic in the future? Absolutely. But it's not going to be the end of the world if it doesn't end up happening. Though I do personally hope
I
that
agree.
this is something
Yes.
that Sega or Sonic Team does consider. Because if they're serious about firing on all cylinders and wanting to become a major competitor again, then I personally think that little changes like that would benefit them in the long run.
Could you
Alongside keeping up the
imagine?
qualities of the games up.
Here, I know we're near the end, but I hate to pause it again. Could you imagine a Sonic game that it plays well? Because I would say Frontiers plays well overall, but it also looked good. Like I don't think we've ever had like
They've been doing
both.
pretty good. I just want to
In a
make the
while,
to
at
add more
least.
nuance to this whole Sonic
That'd be
model
so-
discourse
I-
I've been
I really
seeing,
hope,
because
yeah.
even though I don't like the current model and I hate a lot of the renders it spawned, I think it does stem from a bigger issue at hand.
That's true. I don't think the model
Sega,
alone.
please do
I
something.
mean, look, the model sucks. We need a new model. I think you're
About
right
these maps,
though.
I fucking cannot stand these things anymore. Also, side note, Bubsy is now voiced by Sean Shiplock, who voices my boy
Bubsy.
Zero and Majima from Licorice Recoil. So I win again, motherfucker.
Dude, is that Bubsy game really that good? Y'all gotta be lying. That was a great video, Super Hat Man. That was awesome. I agree. They need consistency. I think if they want to go with the realism, they could, but they gotta make it less realistic. Like they kind of went too far with it. But that was a really good video, dude. I'm gonna drop a sub and a like. That's awesome. That was a great video. Oh, he's in the chat. What's up, Super Hat Man? I got you, brother. That was a great video. All right, moving on. No nonsense nerd put in a jet video. I've already seen this,
Let me tell
but
you how to play the game.
yep. Let me tell you how to play the game. Yep.
Let me start by explaining
Mm-hmm.
the actions for Sonic. Somersault.
Saw the previous
speed
message.
button.
One sec. Let's see. Let me scroll up. Thanks for watching. One of my personal inspirations when it comes to making Sonic content. Really hope you enjoy what I made. This was admittedly my first. Oh, dude, the video was awesome, and thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Yeah, dude, that video was really good. I'm definitely going to keep up with your content now. I really like the editing too. The editing was really nice.
Into somersault. It can destroy crates and defeat enemies. Spin dash.
Yup.
Use B button to charge up and release.
Change your name to
travel
GF?
very fast. Light dash. Use B button to quickly move along ring paths. Hey guys, do you think maybe
OMG, it's
we
Donald
maybe
Trump
got
did
into too many
6'7". What are we
things?
talking about?
I mean, isn't it a bit too easy to get the wrong move on accident? Okay, if you're sure. Next action, bounce.
It's also on the
It's
B
very
button.
useful for gaining height.
That's one thing I don't
Before
like
the
about
bounce,
Adventure 2.
Press B button.
Yeah,
while
the B
in
button.
the
They need
air.
a
But be
map.
careful,
If
Like, you
try
got
to
all
light
those other
dash and
buttons,
press
but
too
it's all on the
early,
B button.
You may bounce on accident and
I think they
fall
fixed
to
it in
your doom.
Heroes.
See what I mean? The controller has 4 face
Yep,
buttons.
that's
Why
what I
don't
was
we
just saying.
Use one of those.
Exactly.
We do? For what? Okay. Use Y button to open the action window and switch actions. Perform the selected action by pressing B button. Use
See.
X button to do exactly the same thing as B button. Guys, come on! The answer was right
I
in
did just
front
say
of
something
you.
nice about
Putting
Heroes.
everything on one button doesn't
Enjoy
make
it while it
easier
lasts.
If that button does 12 things. Anyway, let me tell you about the 2P versus mode. There are very special attacks
And you-
used only in the versus mode.
Yo.
Once you have the
Let
special
me guess.
attack, use it by pressing B.
The B button. Yeah.
Amazing tutorial. Press B button. There. Now you know how to play.
That I
Sorry
do.
for wasting your time. You can leave the tutorial by pressing. You wanna guess?
Tax fraud.
B button.
The B
Good choice
button.
there, team. Maybe try fixing the game's controls. Can you do that by pressing B button? Can you press B button to find a different career?
Jeez, man. Jeez. That was a good video. I like Jet. Just chill. All right, next up. Here we go. Histolas says it's in Spanish, but the voice used is a text-to-speech one. Turn on English subtitles. Got you. Go check it out. 20 minutes? We're gonna skim through it. All right, let's turn on the subtitles. English. Oh. There's no English subtitles. There's only Spanish. Well, shit. I guess we'll move on then. Sorry. All right, here we go. Accelerate. Weapons in Sonic games are weird featuring needle mouse. I'm sure I've already seen this, but we'll watch it. I'm positive. Well, maybe I haven't seen this actually. All right, let's watch it. Let's watch it. Here we go. Accelerate.
Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles is an excellent game, but you already knew
7
that,
out of
right?
10.
Gorgeous levels,
7 out of 10.
fantastic level design, the excellent controls and physics carried over and
Se-
improved
7
from
out
the
of
other
10.
games, the multiple playable characters being meaningfully distinct from each other for the first time, the story,
Mhm.
save files. If the perfect classic Sonic game exists, this is probably it. However, the
Nope,
sad
Mania.
fact of the matter is that despite the
I'm
game being
playing,
a critical
I'm playing.
darling,
I'm not
it did
playing.
not sell as well as its predecessors. It's
True.
possible that people were
Yo, what's
getting a
up,
little
Connor?
tired of classic Sonic, as odd as that is
What's up,
now.
Casey?
So when their new peripheral for the Genesis was on the horizon, they didn't just want to pump out another standard Sonic Momentum platformer. If they wanted to capture more eyes and draw more sales to the 32X consequently, they thought they needed to shake things up a little, probably. Enter Chaotix. The
Oh,
first example
the
of Sega
wrong
and Sonic
thing.
Team playing around with what kind of experience a Sonic game could be by introducing a handheld utility that the playable characters would use to progress throughout the levels. Since
Right.
Chaotix, Sonic's tried this a few more times. Usually these games, like Chaotix, are very weird, and a lot of different corners of the fandom have quite varied
I think
emotions
the
regarding
whole
them. So today,
2000s
I'm
they
gonna
kept
talk about
trying stuff
Chaotix
like
and
that.
3 additional examples of this from throughout the franchise's history. But I
Okay.
did not approach this topic alone, as joining me today is my
Aw,
very
shit.
good buddy,
Needle
Mr.
mouse.
How's it going, everyone? Needle Mouse here, and I made a continuous lapse in my judgment. I am very
Whoa.
sorry for hating on Sonic Heroes, on some Logan Paul.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, for one, why would you apologize for that? For one, on some Logan Paul type shit. He stole that shit straight from me, bro. I made that joke in one of my videos, bro. Straight from me, bro. Bar for bar, bro.
You think you're slick.
Nah, I'm all hating for
Yeah.
right now. I am the Lex Luthor of this game.
Yeah. What what's up, G-Dub? What yeah. Get his ass.
Anyway, what's going on, everyone? I'm only here because I heard Shadow the Hedgehog would be here, and I am the #1 Shadow
There I am.
So I knew I had to be here for branding
Okay.
purposes, of course.
That's right.
Right.
Together we'll be tackling this subject in its many forms through all its ups and Sonic Forces. So
Nah,
without further
we shouldn't
ado,
get
let's start
copyrighted for
whatever
that.
this is proper with 1995's Chaotix.
Weapons.
Needless to say, Chaotix
Should
is
you-
quite the
what
odd
are you
duck in
counting
terms
as a
of the classic
weapon,
Sonic
though?
lineup for what I feel are pretty obvious reasons. This game's utilities of choice are these magic rings with a sparkling elastic bond between them. This mechanic mechanic is near universally panned by fans and critics alike. The common sentiment amongst these folks is that it just feels too much like a ball
Just
and
play as
chain, and
Charmy.
This game and all of its levels would be much
All of
better
your
if the
problems will be
characters weren't linked
solved.
together like
Just
this.
play as
But I'm not
Charmy.
like those other Sonic fans. I actually think that the
Right.
ring tether was a really good idea. The core of classic Sonic
It's a
gameplay
good
is
idea,
simplistic
but in
physics
execution,
manipulation. Launching rubber
no.
bands is amateur physics manipulation that we've all done as youngsters at some point. The best way to get the most out of this mechanic is to think of it less like a ball and chain and more like an actual rubber band. The stretchy physics introduced with
Okay.
the tether encourage exploration and
I mean, it
experimentation
can
with
be
the physics
fun.
of
It's just,
characters in a really unique way
I don't
that we
think the
haven't really seen out
vertical
of
level
Sonic gameplay
design
since.
complements
This
it
gives
that
Chaotix a
well.
remarkably high skill ceiling in spite of its skill floor being the lowest seen in the series at that point. Pairing this with 5 variants of Knuckles' gameplay allows for some insane physics stunts and a lot of really interesting explorative value, akin to Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, actually. In addition, this mechanic also solves
fair.
a big issue with Sonic 2. Sonic 2 was supposedly designed with multiplayer in mind, but that's not super obvious in the finished game. It's clearly a much better single-player experience. Sonic 3 took steps to solve this problem.
Wait,
so
is that
like, it
true?
entails an actual use, allowing him to carry Sonic to higher areas than
Wait.
Tails.
Sonic 2 was designed as a... I'm assuming you're talking about the main stuff, right? Like, how you can plug in a second controller and you could just control Tails. If that's true, it was originally designed. That's really bad.
Would normally
But
be able to get to.
Sonic
but
2
this
's
wasn't
great.
an especially substantive solution to the problem. Chaotix actually solves this issue completely with the tether, as by forcing your characters onto the same screen, it also forces you
Yeah.
to work together with your partner if you want to progress, similar to playing early LEGO games in multiplayer. This isn't something that I'd want to see replace the buddy system outright, but for a one-game gimmick, I think the ring tether works.
You
Fair
like
enough.
guns? Now, as the
I do
resident
like
of
guns.
the greatest country in the world, the United States of America, I am legally entitled to like guns.
The
I'm still on the green
glasses.
card. I just need to get my passport already. Anyway, speaking of guns,
He has his
Shadow
passport now,
has
don't worry,
guns,
guys.
And it's super cool. I'll try to keep my fanboyish tendencies down and approach it
Right.
with a more realistic look. Is what I would say if that was some boring
They're
review, but
fun.
nah,
Nah,
I'm
the
gonna have
guns
to
in
be so
Shadow are
honest, these
fun.
Guns are so much fun.
They
The
are.
amount of variety of them is actually ridiculous, but all have some usage and advantages to others. Apart from the chicken gun, which is just broken. That's it. There's nothing.
Shadow
else to
is
it.
like
It's just
Heroes,
broken
but
as
with
hell.
guns.
And it's also a reference to Billy Hatcher, which I think is pretty neat. I mean, heck,
That's
there
true.
are even secret guns that you can only get if you get all of the keys in a level.
I'm
which
not
are
doing that
super
shit.
Cool. My favorite
Nope.
one by far
I'm
has
good.
to be the freaking
See-
Gatling gun that comes from the Bigfoot gun mechs. Dude,
I mean, it's cool,
you
but
haven't lived until you stack on ammo for
collecting
this
shit
weapon
in
and then
Shadow the
run and
Hedgehog, I'm
gun
good.
Every enemy down in Gun Fortress, and chaining that together with Shadow's Chaos Blast, and literally everything comes together so perfectly. I am literally
Right.
just glazing this game. This is ridiculous. At this
Yeah, you
point.
are.
The fun doesn't end here
You
because
got-
after getting certain endings
Stop the
for
glaze,
game,
stop
you
the
can now
glaze.
break open these Shadow boxes that will give you a Shadow gun. And it's an
Mm-hmm.
insta-kill weapon. It doesn't matter how much health the enemy has. It will be immediately killed. And now the already super fun running gunning is taken up to like another 4 notches because now everything dies with one shot. I don't think you'll
Yep.
understand. Like everything would die. in
everything?
one shot.
Yeah,
And with
everything,
missions
uh-huh.
that have you destroy certain things, like take the air fleet mission where you have to destroy the plane. The plane gets destroyed in literal seconds. Same thing with like,
Why not
fuel
one shot,
generators,
though?
what you have to destroy in this game. It's just so much fun. Genuinely, there are so many weapons that Shadow can have that a whole separate video could
It's
be
just
made
the
for
weapons
it.
themselves are
That's
good. It's just
actually a
it's just
great video
stupid
idea.
seeing
Good job,
Shadow
Basti.
run around with a
The
gun.
biggest negative I could really bring
that
up for
LS
weapons in
Mark?
this game are the melee weapons. Your swords and such in this
See,
game
I
just
never use
kinda
these.
suck and slow
Yeah, they
Shadow down
suck.
significantly. The biggest fix to that, don't even bother using them unless the game
Yeah.
requires you to. I'm gonna
Just
be
don't.
honest.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, they are objectively a bad thing that is not good for the game. but
Whoa,
if you're
throwing
bored,
around
it doesn't
objectively.
harm you. The only time you really have to use it is in Cryptic Castle, and that's about it. Because apart from that, this is actually some of my favorite weapon usage of Sonic history. I'm gonna be so honest.
The history.
recommend
I mean,
is
what
getting
else
a
is there? I
100%
mean, we'll
slowed
obviously
out
get
Shadow
into it,
the
but
Hedgehog through totally legal reasons, I'm sure. And just running through expert mode, gunning down anything that dares.
The
to
guns
step
are
in your
fun.
path.
It's
And
just
that
again,
is
it's
when
just
the gimmick
stupid.
becomes truly amazing.
It's just
Shadow the Hedgehog's
stupid.
guns might be unexpectedly really cool, but being guns and the protagonist being a cartoon hedgehog, they were
Exactly.
something that
Yes,
by
thank
the
you.
press and
Yes.
general audiences.
Exactly.
And
That's what I'm saying.
unfortunately, this would not be the last time. Sonic and the Black Knight is a game that's had a major shift in how the community is viewed.
Sonic with
It
a
was
sword is
initially mocked
also.
for its presence not long after.
Okay, in my opinion, I don't know what he's about to say, but in my opinion, Black Knight has the opposite issue of Shadow to where Sonic with a sword is badass, but the actual gameplay sucks. It has an opposite problem to
These look
Shadow.
basically the exact same thing, but in more recent years, the fandom has somewhat come around on Black Knight. The game still has its critics
I haven't.
and it
Fuck
still has
no.
its problems,
The game's
but it's seen
ass.
a resurgence. It's one that the both of us agree on too. It's quite a cool game, and if you're able to get past any biases you might have towards it,
Shit's
soul and its premise,
garbage.
it's loads of fun. And the joy of playing Black Knight, as one would hope, comes down to its particular distinct utility: Caliburn. All right, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go on record with a wild take.
I'm
I
not
think
about to
Caliburn
agree.
is a perfect Sonic gimmick for a few reasons.
Perfect?
In my opinion, a good Sonic gimmick should A. be satisfying to use on a basic level, B. complement the nature of the game, and C. play into Sonic's core abilities well, or at the very least easily flow with the gameplay. This doesn't mean that gimmicks that don't follow these guidelines can't be good. For example, the Werehog is a really fun playstyle despite not really
I
resembling
mean,
the gameplay philosophy of
sure.
Sonic whatsoever. The Wisps are a good example of how to do this well. Almost all the powers are fun, the aliens tie directly into the plot, and the transition into using the power is near seamless. But I'd argue that Caliburn is an even better execution of a Sonic gimmick than the Wisps are. The sword gameplay in Black Knight is not complicated, but it works a lot better in this game than in a game like 06 because every enemy dies in one hit. You have a few sword moves, and they all generally feel good to use, but the crown jewel of these mechanics is
It's just,
this.
yeah,
When
that's
you're
definitely
running
the
attack
best
an enemy
one,
and
but
you
I
swing,
wouldn't.
Not only will you go flying through them,
It
but
kind
through
of
any
breaks the
adjacent
flow,
foes.
though.
It's fast, it's smooth, it's satisfying, and it makes use of Sonic's ability to roll into a ball in perhaps the most unique way we've ever seen. Sonic at his very core is a ball of spikes. In this sense, the sword can be
Right.
seen as a very pointy, extra long spike. Put it on the end of a jump ball and it transforms Sonic from a living bowling ball into a living saw blade. It's phenomenal.
It is
And in
cool.
an on-rails game like Black Knight, it adds plenty
Yo,
of depth
no
to the
nonsense
gameplay.
nerd. Thanks for the
Something like
1,000,
this is
bro.
what Secret Rings
See you
was
soon,
missing.
brother.
In that game, the lack of maneuverability was purely a limiting factor, but here it's kind of an advantage. I've warmed up to Secret Rings over time, but I understand why it's generally an unpopular game. Not so much with Black Knight. This is loads of fun, and I'll gladly go to bat for it. And I feel like comparing it to the guns in Shadow the Hedgehog is, well, really dumb. Shadow's guns were created exclusively to appease the edgier side of gaming that had become more prevalent in the early 2000s. Shadow's got Chaos Spear anyway, so he doesn't even really need them. But like I said before, a sword just feels like Sonic's kind of weapon. This feels like a natural side evolution of what Sonic gameplay is all about.
I understand what you're saying, but when you look at it from the perspective of the reasons why these two games existed, when you boil them down, when you boil it down to like surface level, it's practically the same thing. They were just trying shit out to see what stuck. One of those instances was appealing to a more edgy audience, and the other was just trying to make Sonic look cooler. And I mean, he looks cool. Sonic with a sword is cool. It is.
Very cool.
He is
You know
cool.
what's less cool? Sonic Forces. Now,
Oh,
you all
fuck.
know that I like to be kinder to this game than most. It's not a great game, but
The
I feel like it's been
Wispins
given an
suck,
unfair
though.
reputation due to heightened expectations. Peter Molyneux style, you know? But, well, since when is being kind ever made for the most entertaining content?
Exactly. You gotta be
Take it away,
doom
pal.
and gloom.
Holy fuck. This game sucks.
Oh,
balls.
Needle Mouse.
Sonic
It sucks.
Forces
Yeah.
genuinely makes me so upset. And before anyone calls me an unk and says,
I'm sure you were growing up with this game, and you got upset when it wasn't peak Kino 2000's Edge.
I wasn't
He's-
even there when the game dropped. I don't even have that bias. I wasn't even a Sonic fan in 2017, bro. This game
not
just
Super
sucks.
Con.
And one of its core gimmicks also sucks. The Wispins.
The
which is
Wispins are
what we're gonna
horrible.
be talking about in this video because
Only
Accelerate
two
has
of them
taken
are good.
me to do this. Please send help.
I wouldn't
need
even say
us to
two of
play
them are
Sonic
good.
Heroes.
Two
What
of them
the
are
hell
just like
happened
broken.
here? I'm gonna be so honest. The only redeemable thing I personally find about this is this cool ass stomp that gives you a boost in speed that some
Did
Wispins
he just fucking say cool aw stomp? Cool. Oh my fucking god. This kid,
Skip.
bro.
Otherwise, these
This
are
kid.
completely useless and honestly just.
I would say
not fun
burst
installs.
in lightning.
Before I left for my home country, I played through all of the Wispins to make sure I wasn't actually hating for no reason. And you know, they just all suck. Drill can be kind
Yeah,
of
they
fun
suck.
when you launch yourself and make short stages even shorter, but apart from that, there really
I don't
isn't
like
any
how you have
other
to
fun
charge
weapon.
up Drill.
Burst is stupid and slow, but at least it kills enemies fast though. Lightning locks the light speed dash away and is slow as
That's
hell.
why I
And
like
Cube
lightning,
Hover
is 'cause it
Void
has the light
Asteroid
speed
are some of the
dash.
stupidest and most pointless things I have ever
The rest
seen
of them
in
just
video
don't
games.
even bother.
When I try and replay Forces with a Suomi KP-31 submachine gun,
Literally,
instead of
you'll
Burst,
be
I
fine
really
if
don't
you just
even
use
switch
burst the
weapons
whole
ever,
game.
because the game doesn't really need you to. This is a way for Sonic Team just to shove in Wisp for no reason because remember how good Sonic Colors is and how peak it is? Like, okay, love Sonic Colors all you want.
Don't
because
say
you know
it,
what?
Needle
That's
Mouse.
pretty valid.
Don't
But
fucking
this is
say it.
actually just nostalgia pandering at its worst. There was
Okay,
no
I thought he
reason
was
for
gonna
these
call
stupid
Colors mid
things to
again.
come back. I'm just gonna be honest. And it's only made the gameplay
I was
even
fully
worse.
expecting it. I was
would
fully
honestly
expecting him
much
to go there.
preferred if they had focused on the idea of a grappling hook. Because honestly, that would be
That
so
would be
much
cool.
cooler. This game sucks, and the Wispins are a prime example of that. Maybe I'm also the Lex Luthor of Sonic Forces as well as Sonic Heroes.
Nah.
That one. So yeah, thanks so much for having me on Accelerate. It was super fun to glaze Shadow 05 and hate on Sonic Forces. And before anyone gets on my neck for hating on Heroes or Forces or glazing Shadow 05, I have to say this is my opinion, and you are totally entitled to love these games.
Nope,
and it's
nope.
totally
See,
valid.
now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Nope. You gotta say, this is my opinion and everybody else is wrong. Have a nice day.
I just think hating on them is pretty funny. And also, I'm just the Lex Luthor of these games. I'm just
I
never gonna
Lex-
stop bringing that up. I hope you enjoy that Accelerate. But thanks so much for having me on, and I hope to see y'all sometime again. Ciao.
Well, that's basically all we have to say on this. Forces
He
might continue
disappeared.
to be forces, but in the past, when Sonic's experimented with utilities and side gimmicks, we think it's got a better track record than it's given credit for. Here's
Yeah,
to hope
fuck
that they
everybody's
continue to do it well in
opinion.
spin-offs, if game journalists haven't completely scared them out of doing it at all, that is.
Okay. That was a good video. I liked that video. Needle Mouse on his Shadow 05 glaze. Again, guys, that was by Accelerate. That was a good video. I don't really have much to say about the topic other than Black Knight bad, Forces bad. You know how it is. All right. So next up is Crimson Knight submitted this video. Why Chris is the best Sonic character. What the fuck?
Chris Thorndike. The name alone makes Sonic
Ruined by... Okay, this one's by Mr. Fascinating. Okay, let's check it out. Ruined by 4 kids, huh?
Chris Thorndike.
I'm
the
intrigued.
name alone makes Sonic fans roll
I'm
their
intrigued.
eyes. For years, he's been ridiculed as the whiny rich kid who stole the spotlight in
Chris
Sonic
sucks.
X, a character that fans claim had no reason to exist. Some say he was annoying, others say he was pointless, and most people dismissed him as just another forced human character in Sonic media. But what if I told you that Chris isn't just a good character? He might actually be one of the best written characters in Sonic history.
You gotta do a lot of convincing, brother. Mr. Fascinating? You gotta do a lot of convincing here.
Yes, really. Chris's story is about breaking free from expectations, finding his own identity, and learning what it truly means to be strong. He is one of the
Okay,
characters
sure.
most transformed by Sonic's ideals and philosophy in the entire franchise, which may just make him one of the best Sonic characters. And the craziest part?
Whoa, you just... Hold on. Slow down. Let's rewind a little bit.
Be strong. He is one of the characters most transformed by Sonic's ideals and
He's one of the characters most transformed by Sonic's ideals and philosophy.
in the entire franchise, which may just make him one of the best Sonic characters.
That is a huge reach right off the bat, but let's see if he backs it up. Let's see if he backs it up.
Craziest part?
The
Most
craziest
fans
part?
completely misunderstood his arc. A huge reason for this misunderstanding comes from the 4 Kids localization of Sonic X. The Japanese version of the show tells a much deeper and more emotional story.
You know what? I
but the
can
English dub
imagine.
cut out key scenes, softened
That is
emotional
true.
moments, and
The
even
dub
changed character motivations.
the
So,
dub
today,
did a
we're gonna
lot
dive deep
of
into Chris's
censoring.
story as it was originally intended, uncovering his hidden
Okay,
depth and
maybe
proving
the
once and for all
original
why
version
Sonic
is
X
better.
told one of the
I
most
can see
compelling
that.
human stories in the franchise.
I like
To
the
truly
editing.
understand
The
Chris's
editing is
story,
nice.
We need to go back to one of the most important moments in Sonic X, a scene that was completely removed from the 4 Kids dub. In episode 51, we see a flashback of a very young Chris, maybe 3 or 4 years old, standing in his family's massive mansion. His parents
Massive?
are about to leave for work. Chris, still just a small child, looks up at them and asks, "If I behave, will you come home right away?" There's a brief silence. His parents exchange uncomfortable glances, as if they already know the truth. They won't be back anytime soon. But instead of admitting it, they force a reassuring smile and say, "Of course, I love you, Chris." And then they leave. This is a crushing moment because for Chris, it becomes the core.
All right,
belief
Blue
that
Beans. Hold on. Blue Beans. He might be cooking. We got to give him a sec. Y'all. He might be cooking. We got to give him a
shapes
sec.
his entire personality. At such a young age,
That's
he internalizes
why
the
would
idea
they
that
cut
being
that scene
good
out?
means being rewarded with love and attention. If he follows the rules, if he behaves, his parents will come back, but they never do. Time passes, and Chris continues to be the obedient, well-mannered son, waiting patiently for his parents to spend time with him. Yet no matter how much he follows their words, no matter how perfectly he behaves, they remain absent. This is where Chris's character takes on a deeper layer of tragedy.
That is
Even though
interesting.
he grows up in wealth, surrounded by caring adults like his grandfather Chuck and the family servants, he still feels profoundly lonely.
Yeah, his parents are always gone.
People whose love he values the most are always distant, physically and emotionally. And here's the worst part. Chris never questions it. Instead of realizing that his parents' words were empty promises, he blames himself. Maybe I'm not being good enough. Maybe if I just try harder, they'll finally stay. And so, he continues to play the role of the perfect son. He becomes trapped in the curse of being a good boy. This is why,
Good
when Sonic X
boy.
begins, Chris already seems like a well-adjusted, morally upright kid. He's polite, he's responsible, and he always does the right thing. But deep down,
Okay,
all of it, his
sure,
manners,
sure.
his selflessness, his desire to help others, it's all a mask. A mask created by a child.
I'm sorry, that guy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yo. Yo. Yo, that's my bad. That's my bad. Yeah, that's my bad. That little transition he did actually killed me.
It's all a mask. A mask created by a child.
That's my bad.
Still waiting for his parents to come home.
That's
And this
just
is what
my
makes his encounter with Sonic so powerful. Sonic isn't just a
That-
cool hero to Chris.
that little
He's the
edit had
first
me
person
fried.
to ever see through his mask. From the moment they meet, Sonic notices
I'll
something
wear a
strange about
mask
him.
with a
Unlike the adults
smile
around
for
Chris who just
hours
assume
at a
he's naturally
time.
obedient, Sonic sees the hesitation in his words, the way he apologizes, even when he's done nothing wrong. And it doesn't take long before he pushes Chris outside his comfort zone. Early in Sonic X, Chris has his first real moment of rebellion. When Eggman steals a Chaos Emerald, Chris impulsively
I see. Okay,
jumps
I
onto
can
the
see where
gold
this is
machine,
going.
risking his life to snatch the emerald back. It's reckless, it's dangerous, and for once, Chris is acting on instinct instead of obligation. Most adults in his life would have scolded him for doing something so risky, but Sonic smiles. Why
Yeah.
are you apologizing? That was really cool. And just like that, Chris hears something he's never heard before.
Is this
Not praise for being good.
maybe Mr. Fascinating just has like a more like monotone comment? Thanks for the gift, Jimmy. By the way, welcome, Blue Beans. Maybe it's just because Mr. Fascinating has like a more monotone voice, but some of the it kind of sounds like text to speech.
Not scolding for breaking the rules.
I could be
but
wrong.
Recognition for acting on his own will. That's the first time Chris starts questioning his good boy persona.
His
From that
good
moment
boy
forward,
persona.
His relationship with Sonic becomes more than just admiration. It becomes a test of his identity. Throughout the series, Chris follows Sonic, trying to learn from him, trying to be more like him. Because Sonic is everything Chris was never allowed to be. Free, independent,
yep,
and able to chase what he wants without fear. But
That
if
makes
Chris is going
sense.
to break free from his past, he needs more than just admiration. He needs to truly understand what it means.
It sounds like AI voiceover. No, I don't think it's. I doubt it's AI. He kind of sounds like Turkey Tom
to
though.
live by your own choices, and that's where his real journey begins.
I think it's just that style. It's probably what it is. Just that
As Sonic
style
X
of
progresses, Chris's
commentary.
admiration for Sonic grows into something much deeper: dependency. Sonic is more than just his hero. He's the first real connection Chris has ever had, and the more time they spend together, the more Chris starts to fear losing him. This fear becomes the heart of Chris's internal conflict. Throughout the series, Chris struggles with two opposing voices inside him. One tells him, Sonic is your friend, and friends should support each other. You should help him go home. But the other voice, the one he doesn't want to admit is there, whispers, if Sonic leaves, you'll be alone again. You need to keep him here. For a long time, Chris ignores this struggle.
Yeah,
pushing his true feelings
yeah.
aside. He convinces himself that as long as Sonic is around, everything will be okay. But eventually, he's forced to confront the truth. As the second season builds toward its climax, Sonic and his friends finally have the means to return to their own world. Chris should be happy. After all, this was their goal from the start. But when the moment actually arrives, he snaps. In one of the most shocking moments of the series, Chris steals the Chaos Emeralds and runs away with Sonic, refusing to let him leave. At first glance, this seems like pure selfishness. And in a way it is. But it's also Chris's breaking point. The moment where his good boy mask fully shatters, and he acts on his true emotions for the first time.
He needs to stop with that stupid mask graphic, bro. Yo, Jimmy, thanks for another gift, bro. Appreciate that. Welcome, relaxed. I appreciate you, Jimmy. He needs to stop with that little mask graphic, bro. It fries me every
He's not
time.
following what's expected. He's not doing what's right. He's acting purely on what he wants, and that is exactly why this moment is so important.
Okay.
Chris has spent his entire life suppressing his emotions, convincing himself that being good.
I
is
see
right.
the thought
Now,
pro.
he's
Yeah, I
finally admits to
understand.
himself what he really feels. feels. I don't
Sonic
want
allowed
I
him
know
to be
anything
his
about
true
Sonic. At that
self.
moment, Chris isn't just afraid of losing Sonic, he's afraid of losing himself. If Sonic leaves, who is he? Can he go back to being the good boy he was before? Or was that person never real to
The
begin
good
with? And that's when
boy.
Sonic does something incredible. He doesn't scold Chris. He doesn't get angry. He simply smiles and says, "Thank you, Chris," because he understands. This moment
Well, that's
is not
'cause
about Chris
Sonic
letting
is a
him grow.
good
It's about him
character.
finally learning to express what he really feels. And while he still hasn't accepted Sonic leaving, this moment is the first step toward understanding what true friendship really means. Chris and Sonic's final conversation before parting ways is Sonic X's most important moment, but it's also one of the most misunderstood. After running away with Sonic, Chris eventually realizes he can't force Sonic to stay. But that realization isn't enough. He still doesn't fully understand why Sonic has to leave. And so, we get the campfire scene, where Sonic, for the first time, explains what freedom really means. Chris asks, "Why did you come with me? If I told you not to leave, would you stay here forever?" Sonic doesn't give a direct answer. Instead, he simply says, "If that's what you wanted, I would." At first, this breaks Chris, because if Sonic is only staying because Chris asked him to, then that means Sonic isn't really free. And if Sonic isn't free, this is where Chris truly understands what Sonic represents. For Sonic, friendship is about choice. You don't stay with someone because you feel
I
obligated.
guess.
You stay because you want to. And for the first time, Chris realizes that the only way to truly be Sonic's friend is to let him go. The reason this scene is so powerful is because it isn't about Chris learning to be independent. It's about him learning to respect freedom. Sonic isn't just a friend to Chris. He's a symbol of what Chris has been searching for his whole life. Chris doesn't just want to be with Sonic. He wants to be like Sonic.
Yeah.
Free to live by his own choices, free to express his real feelings, and free to decide. After parting ways with Sonic, Chris spends 6 long years trying to move on. But deep down,
Yep.
there's something
He's just
unfinished.
there's a lot of summary. I
And then
understand.
it happens. A new crisis emerges in Sonic's world. And thanks to an experiment, Chris is able
Chris
to return.
is
But here's the tragedy.
returning.
His body didn't fully transfer. He's back to being a kid again. All of his years of training, all of his hard work, wasted. But instead of giving up, Chris does something incredible. He adapts. Even without his adult body, he still finds ways to be useful. He uses his
I always
inner
thought that
to
was a
use
little
technology that
stupid,
helps Sonic in battle.
but
He
it's
works alongside
whatever.
Tails to create defenses against the Metarex. And in the end, he finally proves himself. He may not
It
be
would
able
have been
run as fast
cool
as
to see
Sonic. He may
adult
never be as
Chris.
strong, but he doesn't have to be, because he finally understands what Sonic was telling him all along. You don't need to be like me, you just need to be you. Chris's final arc in Sonic X isn't about proving himself to Sonic. It's about proving himself to himself. He doesn't need to chase Sonic. He doesn't need to keep up. He
This
just needs
is
to find his
like-
own place in the world. And when his final moment comes, when he has to return home one last time, he doesn't cry. He doesn't
This
fight.
is
He
not
simply
even
smiles.
me.
Because
Okay,
this time-
guys, this is not even me trying to be whatever. This is not me making any accusations. This script feels chat GPT, bro. I'm sorry. Like, this is not me. I'm not trying to, like, say, like, whatever. It's just the structure of it. The structure of it, and especially how he's talking. There's a lot of rhetorical
He's truly free.
questions. Which, from somebody who's generated a bunch of essays with ChatGPT, bro, for school, it likes to do that. And it's kind of jarring.
Now that we've uncovered the real story,
But maybe not. Maybe not. You know, this is not... Maybe not. I'm not trying to make any
It's time to
accusations
look
or
at the big
anything,
picture,
but...
because Chris's journey isn't just about him. It's about Sonic himself. At its core, Sonic X is a story about freedom. From the very first episode, Sonic's character is defined
The voice might be AI.
by one simple thing. He never stays in one place for too long. He runs, he explores, he lives on his own terms. But when he lands in Chris's world, something different happens. For the first time, Sonic stays in one place. He's stuck in a human world, where he can't roam freely. And while he doesn't seem to mind at first, it's clear that this isn't where he belongs. And yet, he stays. Why? Because he sees something in Chris that no one else does. Chris isn't just a good boy from a rich family. He's trapped,
Good boy.
trapped in a world that expects him to behave a certain way. Trapped in a life where
Yep.
he's constantly doing what others want, never what he wants. Chris may not realize it at first, but he and Sonic are total opposites.
He confessed to using an AI voice. Oh, are you serious? So this is an AI
Where Sonic is free,
voice?
Chris is restrained. Where Sonic acts on impulse, Chris hesitates.
I mean,
Where
I
Sonic is
could-
true
I
to himself,
mean,
Chris hides his feelings. And that's why
yeah.
the relationship is so important. Chris doesn't just admire Sonic, he wants to be like him. He wants to live freely. He wants to make his own choices. But after years of suppressing his emotions, he doesn't know how. And this is why Sonic never leaves him behind. Because he knows that Chris's journey isn't about learning to say goodbye. It's about learning to choose his own path. And when the time comes, Chris makes that choice. Even though it hurts, he lets Sonic go. Even though it means being alone again, he accepts reality. And when he comes back 6 years later, he doesn't return as the same naive kid. He returns as someone who has found his purpose. And Sonic, he's proud. Because this is exactly what he wanted all along. Not for Chris to move on, but for him to grow into the person
I
he was
don't
meant to be. This is why
see-
Sonic X is more than just a fun anime.
This
It's
is
a story about how
not-
Sonic's philosophy changes the lives of those around him.
This,
It's why
I
Sonic
mean,
is such a
yes,
powerful character. Not just because
So
he's
that
fast, not just because
that
he's
makes
cool,
Sonic
because
a
his very
good
presence
character,
inspires
though.
people
That
to
doesn't
be
make
better.
Chris a
Chris
good
is the ultimate
character.
proof of that. The journey wasn't about getting rid of him. It wasn't about making him stop caring about Sonic. It was about helping him realize that true friendship isn't about holding on. It's about believing in each other, no matter where life takes you. And that's why
Because
Chris
with
is one of the most
Sonic,
misunderstood and
the
most relevant
reason...
human characters in
No,
Sonic.
that's
I'd like to
not...
thank the Japanese channel Akatama Games for first presenting this viewpoint on Chris, and the user Sanglish for making English subtitles for their video.
See, now I will... See, so I would agree that, yes, maybe the
I
original
could bring this perspective to an English
version of Sonic X is more well written than the dub. Obviously, I can imagine that. But my thing is, this video didn't really prove to me how Chris is like the best Sonic character. It really proved how Sonic was the best Sonic character. I mean, he kind of mentions it himself at the end of the video, like, Sonic is able to kind of make it so people can express their true selves, if that makes any sense. Like Sonic is able to do that, and I think that's what makes Sonic such a good character. But and this is just another instance of that. So I don't really see how that makes Chris a good character. But it was an interesting watch. Here's the thing about that. If it is an AI voice, look, I wouldn't be that upset about the AI voice, because I know people, like, you know, it's a big thing for people to keep their identity a secret in any aspect of that as well. So I can understand using an AI voice. Like, I have no problem with that. The script, though, I'm on to you about the script, Mr. Fascinating. Like, I can't prove it. I can't prove it. I can't prove it. Well, let's move on. Let's move on. That was an interesting video. Let's move on. So, now, what the fuck is this? Blue Beans posted the whole Angry Birds movie in chat. Well, we're not watching that. Well, we can't watch that. Bro posted the whole Angry Birds movie. Let's see. Alright, Super Pea Shooter's up next. I've made this one now to show you how much weapon variety there is in Paper Mario the Thousand Year... Not the Thousand Year. Tears of the Kingdom. The Origami King Refolded. It's over 10 minutes, but you can skip to the end where it showcases the items. Okay, I don't know if I would have much to say about this since I've never played Origami King, but let's check it out. So, Paper Mario, all weapons and attack items. We'll just kind of skim through this real quick. So this is a mod from what I gather, and I saw Pea Shooter talking about this before. So I'm not really sure. I'm assuming these are all the weapons. See, I've never played Origami King, so I don't know, like, which is the modded stuff and which is not. Are all of these modded? Like, are all of these just all the items you're using? Ice Flower? I don't like how Origami King looks. It looks like Crafted World. YouTube took down all of the Angry Birds movie videos, and I'm pissed. What's up, Zilvius? Can you submit another video? You already submitted one. You already submitted one, Car Winner. Sorry, bro. That's only one per person. The weapons. Okay. So those are the items. Okay, the Bubble Flower definitely wasn't in the original because that was something that was introduced in Mario Wonder. I'm looking at the items. Is this the weapons? There's so many uploads of that movie and they waited like 2 months to take all of them down. I think they did it to like promo the third movie. Ultra. I think, yeah, I remember this from Thousand Year Door. Okay, so yeah, these are the weapons. These are all in the mod? Okay. Here's the thing. I have never played this game. I think I'm gonna go ahead and move on from this video. This might be cool. I'm sorry, I just don't have any idea what I'm looking at. Like, I've never played this game, so I don't really have a comparison of like what this does differently over the original game. But it seems like a cool mod. But for now, we're just going to move on. That's by Pea Shooter, guys. Go check it out. Next up, oh god, terminal montage. I might skip this one. I've already seen it. I've seen all the terminal montage videos. This is Speedrunner Mario versus Supersonic. Get ready to have your eardrums blown out, bro. This shit's going to be loud. That's always killing me, bro. Fucking terminal montage, man. Good shit, good shit. Alright, let's see what's next. Oh! Fuck you! They're making FNAF World 2? Wait, what? Hold on, hold on. Whoa, hold on. Wait, hold on. I just like glanced out. They're making FNAF World 2? Well, one sec, y'all. We'll get back to the videos in just a second. I gotta see something. There's no way they're making FNAF World 2. Nah, say you swear. Oh my fucking god, they totally are. Y'all. Mega Cat Studios is making it. They made Into the Pit. Are you what all right. Sure. Sure. Back to where were we? I lost where I was at on the list. All right, so if you guys are FNAF fans, you would know how crazy this is. All right, this one's by Frank Howley, Dr. Mario's Excellent Adventure. This is an old ass video. This is from 12 years ago, y'all. This has 34 million views 12 years ago. Let's check it out. Oh, this is a classic, isn't it?
These graphics are so sick. Here, when do you guys take a turn? I'm gonna use the bathroom.
All right. Man, I love Super Mario World. I wish they'd just make a sequel.
That's a good idea.
Oh shit. It's Dr. Mario.
Why are you wearing a fez?
Dude, they don't make videos like these anymore. They don't do videos like these.
Whoa, Super Mario World 2?
No, Super Mario World 3D!
Excellent!
You didn't blow on it, come on. No, it doesn't work like that. Here, let me show you.
Whoa!
Yo! I don't think I've ever seen this video.
How about you fellas come with me and I'll teach you everything? All right! Wear history.
I must say, this is just such a, it's just such a different era.
Where'd everyone go?
Whoa!
Welcome to the year 2013, the year of Luigi.
What happened to our TV? It's so flat. And what happened to our Super Nintendo? It got replaced with a Game Boy? That thing's bigger than a Game Gear.
Oh no, it's not a portable, it's a home console. The Nintendo Wii U. You can even play Super Mario 3D World on it. You know, you don't have to take turns anymore either. This game has a multiplayer.
Whoa. But where are we gonna find a fourth player?
Yeah, where
Dude, the graphics are gonna blow their minds. This thing's bigger than a Game Gear.
Who are you guys and why are you in my house?
Don't worry, let's play Super Mario 3D World.
Awesome!
Don't worry.
Mario, I'm so huge! Everyone hop on the dino! Whoa!
Whoa!
There's Bowser. Let's get him, boys.
These graphics are so sick! This game's really awesome. You know who'd like this? Bruce. Wonder where he is.
I think it's time you boys found out. Come with me.
Come with me.
Whoa! What's this place?
Nintendo headquarters.
Radical! Dude, you think they got any Nintendo Power issues laying around?
They straight up just don't make videos like this anymore.
Excuse me, sir. Do you know where you could find a man named Matthew Bruce?
Is that Dan?
Dude, how does he know your name?
Well, Rob, because it's me. I'm Matthew Bruce.
What the hell is going on?
You've aged so much.
Because
Dude, it was a
I've spent
while
every
ago.
minute of my life
Thanks for the
working on
hiding.
Video games. I still remember the day you two
I'm Matthew
disappeared.
Bruce.
I was using a bathroom when I heard a strange noise. I searched around but couldn't find you guys. So I went back to playing Super Mario World.
Thanks for the gold
became
coin.
Obsessed. I was so lonely, but that game kept me company. I got so good at Super Mario that I applied for a job at Nintendo.
They even got like the sets.
Dozens of Nintendo titles with one goal
They got location scouting, like
Super Mario World, something that you both
used to go all out. Used to go all out.
Because even if
Thanks for
I
the happy
never
poop.
see you two again, making and playing Mario games reminded me of our friendship.
Aw.
This is the latest game I've developed, Super Mario.
Super
3D
Mario
World.
3D World.
We love it.
You did?
Yeah, it's really great,
Wow.
man. You did an awesome job.
Do you want to play?
Yeah!
Sounds great, guys, but first I'm gonna use the restroom. Be right back.
Okay.
All right, bye, Dr. Mario.
Dan! Bruce! I found you!
What the fuck?
I'm Doc Luigi, but there's no time for introductions. You've got to come back with
What
me.
the fuck?
Back to the year 2023, so we can play Super Luigi World.
How will we get there?
Oh, that's easy. I'm attached the flux capacitor to a go-kart. It's a time machine.
Wait a minute, Doc. You're telling me you've built a time machine out of a go-kart?
Precisely. Once this baby hits 300cc, you're gonna see some serious stuff. Now let's go.
Shit.
All right, who's ready for some Mario?
Super Luigi World got delayed to 2033. Oh, don't worry, guys. We got 6, no, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. That was unintentional. They simply don't make videos like that anymore. Oh, y'all seen this one? We can't. No one's video. Can't watch it. Dude, I used to think this one, the live action Sonic one, I used to think that shit was real as a kid. I was like, holy shit. Sonic and Shadow are real. Alright, next up we got Dubis Goobus. Sonic banned from the frontiers. Well, I've seen this. I remember this.
Hello, manager. I needed to piss. I didn't need to have an existential.
Oh,
nightmare.
shit.
Where are the walls?
Shoo. What? Shoo. Isn't this the men's room? Shoo. You're not even a dude. Shoo. Why?
You could not understand.
Why not?
You could not understand.
You're being so weirdly aggressive. Why?
You could not understand.
Can you say more than just those two?
I guess because that was the line from the trailer.
I can't.
Just tell me.
Dad, I don't like you.
Dada.
What the fuck am I?
Eggman.
Man, what are you doing here? I thought you were on death row.
This animation is so Meat Canyon. See, I don't fuck with Meat Canyon, bro. His shit scares me.
Not even me.
Dad, I want McDonald's.
6, 7, 6, 7. All right. Next up, we got Team Pocoyo and Friends. Is this okay? Hold on. What is this?
Oh man, I can't wait to watch the movie when
Let's go.
it comes in theaters.
All right, yo.
We're going to watch the movie. Is it really today?
Oh, I got Luigi.
Yes, Luigi, come on. I know.
Fucking Sonic.
He was just gonna open the door. I mean, curtain. And I'll shock him out. I'll scare him. And I say, April Fools, because today's April Fools. Boo! April Fools! Hey, you never tried to surprise me, Sonic.
Oh, they're actually going to the theater. Oh, they're actually going.
The Bowser name shall be feared
You don't have a Bowser Jr. plushie?
once more.
How to use the Lego?
Yoshi, Luigi, you're late.
Are they dead? Oh, okay. They're just late to the movie. Okay.
It's like 11:04. Oh my god, we're late to the movie. Let's
My stream's gonna get copyrighted now. Fuck. Oh, Sonic's back.
and critics alike. So yeah, I'm guessing it's gonna be another L for you, Mario. What really matters right now is the how much money it makes and how much it makes for a ride. How much? Oh my gosh.
Good video. Next up. Jesus. 30 minutes. Dark Red Gaming Club. Chaos X cooked in this preview.
Actually real. The April Fools was just like to trick people to leave.
Oh wait,
so
y'all
they
can't
don't
see it.
anything.
My bad.
And it's funny that it's a 1 hour thing because because it actually would make people think, oh my god, they're doing this for an hour? No thank you. And yeah, so I'm not gonna showcase the full video. I actually just want to talk about what Chaos said in that preview.
Okay.
And show one of the screenshots I did take from the video. And even
I think he's
post
talking about
small
that
clips of what
preview
Chaos will
that
say in
Chaos X
some,
posted.
Topics like say the spin dash, which is actually one of the topics I actually want to talk about because I was someone who was not the biggest fan of the idea of the spin dash getting nerfed, just because I was so accustomed to it.
This is
personally just
30
like,
minutes.
say a hot dog style shoe, like it was in Sonic Adventure 1, I think. And I'm glad how this.
That is true. Chaos X is like redoing the visuals, right?
That's the one you get for 100%.
I don't know how I feel
It's the
about
same.
that.
I guess to better
Oh.
describe it, you can still spam it, but you won't reach full speed with it.
Okay, I'll go into all this off stream. This doesn't seem like something that I can really react to. It's like I'm reacting to a reaction. All right, here we go. Next up is from Way. Tails likes the Sonic Movie 3 trailer. Let's watch it. What you got, Way? Stop motion. Why is there somebody's head on the desk?
Hey Tails, what are you watching? I'm just watching the Sonic.
Damn, you got $100? Okay.
Wait. I gotta see this.
No, not the Snap Cube fucking Eggman. No pillows. Look at that. Yep. I'm sorry, dude. It's like I can't stand this clip anymore. Y'all overdone it. Are we just gonna watch the full? Y'all overdid it. It was funny at first. Y'all overdid it. Most spammed joke in the community. Exactly.
Are you sure that was Sonic 3? Doesn't look like it. It looked like Sonic Adventure 2, but...
Yeah, that's not Sonic 3.
Oh, Sonic 3 is more now.
Oh, there it is.
You haven't even played Sonic Adventure 2 yet, so...
If you play the trailer, I can't watch the video. I'm gonna get copyrighted.
I know what to do.
Damn! Why would you do that, bro? The fuck? Straight up just shot his laptop like that. He's got the little, he's got the controller. What's going on over here?
I have a kid.
Why is there two?
But please, don't kill me. I buy you a new Chromebook. A better computer.
Why is there?
You can play Fortnite.
Can't play Fortnite.
The Epic Games person.
I hate that person.
Don't shoot me, please. Oh, no. Just, two Sonics.
What about two Tails?
Please, Tails?
No.
Yo! All right, so that was by way. All right, so this next one, Bowser Koopa posted it. He said the creator is zeroth game or something like that. Oath game, whatever. Since DK is related to Mario. Okay, I thought Donkey Kong was just a Mario clone. Ooh, this might be interesting.
If you play Mario games, you might think I don't really.
Because I used to think the same thing. It's a short one too. Let's check it out. Oath game. You're up to bat, bro.
If you play Mario games, you might think I don't really need Donkey Kong.
I
mean,
appreciate the
think about it. It's literally
subtitles.
just the same
Let me
genre
turn
made
these
by the
off.
same company with the same exact vibe, for the most part. It's basically.
I
just
don't know if I
Mario
ever thought it
game.
was like a
Turns out,
clone,
I
but
was describing a series I never actually played. I have been a Mario fan for the longest time now. To be honest, it's probably one of my
Right.
favorite colorful platformers out there. But when I saw for the first time that Donkey Kong had his own set of games, I just thought they were secondary. Because let's be real, he is a Mario character after all. Donkey
I mean,
Kong
I
showed
thought
up
the
with the racing,
same.
the sports, and the party games. So I asked myself,
I recently played Country Returns fully for the first time. Like from start to finish. I'd never done that before. Such a good
Donkey
game.
Kong when I could just play Mario. Until recently, with the release of Donkey Kong Bonanza a year ago, and the whole DK Challenge thing blowing up, I finally decided to give the series a shot.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, it's not what I expected.
So did you
The
do
first game I
Tropical
decided to
Freeze?
jump into is
Okay,
Donkey
let's
Kong
say it.
Country Tropical Freeze.
Fair
It's a
fair
game I've
enough.
actually owned since launch, but I never finished it. After fully completing
I haven't
this
fully
game,
played
it
through
is
this game
very
yet,
fun to play through. The 2D
but
platforming sections
I'm
kept me
getting into it
totally
very
engaged,
soon.
with so many obstacles along the way. The abilities
It's
that
great.
the characters had were very unique, yet exquisite. In my opinion, my personal favorite was Dixie Kong's ability, where she can fly for a short period of time.
You could also
and just go
use this
slow
one
round.
in
Plus, playing through as Donkey
in
Kong adds
Returns
a unique layer
HD.
of content. It lets you replay the game with a unique twist, which I really dig. After that, I settled on a game that has been remastered thrice at this point, and that is Donkey Kong Country
Yep,
Returns.
Donkey Kong
on the
Country
Switch too.
Returns.
I gotta be honest with you, it was fun, don't get me wrong. It's got that classic rhythmic flow, where it's just blasting through barrels, but I still think
Yep.
Tropical Freeze is a better game here.
I think
It was
most
easier
people
to
think
wade
that,
to the
which is
movement
what I'm
and
looking
actions.
forward to playing
It
Tropical
feels a bit
Freeze.
different, but look, it's 2D Donkey Kong, so come on. It's still top tier. It felt like the perfect appetizer before jumping into the main course. Next up, we got Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Yep, here we go.
This game.
This game, yep.
This game, man.
Yep.
It's immaculate. The
Yep.
enemy space alone looks gorgeous.
It's just
The level
I
design is
cannot. I'm still so mad at myself for initially writing this game off when it first got announced. I was like, "Fuck this! Where's Mario?" I'm still so upset at myself for that because this game was so
DK's
good.
sheer amount of destructiveness is also really fun to mess around with. The bosses are fun. The customization.
Everyone
is cool.
glazes the Retro Studios games, and while rightfully so, the Rareware trilogy doesn't get. See, I need to go play those games as
This
well.
was made by the Odyssey team. You could feel that quality in every jump. By the way, if you
Yeah.
want a deeper dive into why this game is a literal masterpiece, go check out my full video on Donkey Kong Bonanza right after this. We go way deeper into the mechanics over there. Looking back, I realized how much I was missing out. The moral of the story: never judge a game by its
Never
flavor.
judge a
Just
game
because
by
a
its
character starts
by
in
its
someone
flavor.
else's
Yep.
world doesn't mean they
I
don't have a world
agree.
of their own.
I was originally
So
like,
don't
I
let
don't
your
give a fuck
assumptions
about
stop you
Donkey
from
Kong.
finding your next favorite game. Before you click off, smash that subscribe button.
That was a
Check
good
out
video.
what Kate would do.
Short and sweet. I liked it. This was made by Zeroth Game, guys. That was a good one. I like that one. All right, next up. Hayden 2707. Fastest thing. Oh, a cover from Sonic Sat AM. Hayden, this better be good, bro. Hayden, this better be good. Let's hear it.
Pass cool.
All right, here we go. A little quiet.
Blue streak speeds by. Sonic the Hedgehog. Too fast for the
Did you?
naked eye.
Okay, did you use? So it's obviously just a vocal cover. It sounds like this instrumental was like run through a YouTube vocal remover.
The Hedgehog. Sonic, he can really
Okay, got a little chorus going on.
Sonic, he's got an attitude.
Okay.
Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive.
Okay.
Yeah. You better look out when he storms through. Sonic the Hedgehog.
That's not bad.
Find out what he can do. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay, a little switch up.
Really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, he's the fastest.
This is okay.
Alive. He's the
The mix, okay, the mix could use some work. I'm just focusing on the actual vocals here, because not everybody knows how to engineer vocals. That wasn't bad at all. That was pretty solid. Good work, good work. That was by Hayden 2707. All right, next up, Terminal. If this is another YTP, I'm skipping it. I'm not even kidding. Oh my god. We're done. We're done. Not say no. We're done. We're done. Moving on. Ultrasonic Hero. I think he's in chat. Yeah, there he is. All right. This song was composed by me and my pal Spiral from the fan animation series of Team Sonic Adventures. This was originally made 2 years ago, but this has been remastered with improved instruments and additional. So this is an original song. Okay. And you made this. Original track. Okay, bet. Bet. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. If it's trash, I'm going to call it trash. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. All right, here we go. Ultrasonic Hero. Original song. Okay, before I go any further, this isn't content ID'd, is it? I just want to make sure this isn't content ID'd. Ultrasonic Hero. Like, you don't have, like, content ID on this, right? Like, I'm not going to get copyrighted for using this shit, right? I just want to double check. Before I go any further. Like, this is free for me to read. Like, I'm assuming it's fine. But I just want to double check. I think it's not copyright. Gotcha. All right, let's watch it. You got a whole, like, setup and everything? Got some merch. Shit. Team Sonic Adventures Rise of the Neon. Animation? Okay. Time to unleash Ian Flynn? Free! I saw that shit coming. The vocals are really nice. Wait, who's that? Who's that? Okay. One thing I will say, the instruments sound very stock. Oh, okay. Like, the instruments sound like stock GarageBand instruments. Oh, damn. Okay. Alright. We're yelling now, bro. Shit. Bro, that's cool. Okay, shit. Reach for the stars. That's Neon the Hedgehog, Lucas's OC. Got you. I assumed it was an OC. Oh, animation change? Got some 2D animation? I love when the sprite animations do that, they switch. Open my heart? Oh no, open your heart, damn it. Speak with your heart? I like the little guitar. Like those drums, like it just don't, and these strings, like the composition is good. The composition is great, it's just the instruments are very, they sound stock. Yeah. Embrace, yep. Mmm. Oh, okay. Flow switch it. Yeah. The music video is really nice. Yeah. Wow, a little typo. Damn, those vocals are really good. Say, I think this is an animation. It's not for a fan game. That was really good. Again, apart from some of the instruments, dude, you can fucking sing, dude. That was really cool. So that's what it's for. It's Team Sonic Adventures Rise of the Neon. It's like an animation. Embrace Remastered. That was awesome. That was really good. Shit. Do you make more music? I might check out more of your stuff, bro. Nice. Alright. Next up, we have Blade. What is the best controlling Sonic game? Okay, Blade. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got.
Important about every Sonic game is how well it.
Okay, I don't know. Okay, look, Blade. Blade, I'm gonna be real, bro. What's this text-to-speech voice, bro?
Controls. It's the second most important thing in gaming enjoyment, with difficulty being the most important. It'll either make the game better or worse to play.
Yeah.
So today, I'll rank every Sonic game based on how well they control, and at the end we'll see which is the best controlling
Okay, Blade, I'm sorry.
Sonic game.
You gotta stop it with that text-to-speech voice, brother.
Let's start. Before I begin,
Look, I understand, like, you know, again, not liking using your voice. But I think if you're going to do that, at least pick a text-to-speech voice that sounds kind of natural.
I'll just say that I'll also be counting the classic games, because I think some of them control differently. Not all classic games control differently, though. The original classics control the same.
Yeah.
I just think the horrible classic games control bad, like Mania and Sonic 4. I hate you. I love hating on Sonic 4. So
Yep.
if I like hating on it, I'll start the video right now. At the bottom as the worst controlling Sonic game is Sonic 4.
Worst controlling?
Some of the tightest controls in gaming history, with a massive lack of momentum and horrible physics.
Tight controls
Episode
isn't.
2 is also counting cause it controls the same. In conclusion, Sonic 4 is trash.
The tight controls aren't
horrible
aren't bad.
physics. Everything in this game is trash. Next on the list is Sonic Heroes.
Heroes should probably
Nothing
be at the
special,
bottom of the
but game
list.
that I hate also has bad controls. You literally have so many glitches and other moments where you die.
I
and
think
fall
Heroes
off.
should be at the bottom of the
I'm
list,
literally scared
personally.
of switching to a different rail. It's
Yeah, I'm just
higher than
gonna speed
Sonic
this up a
because
little
at
bit.
least the controls are somewhat better, but still nothing too special. It's literally a watered-down version of the controls from the adventure games, except they're way worse.
They're
Next
way
is Sonic
worse.
Mania. It's not a surprise. I hate this game as much as I hate Sonic 4. The levels themselves don't have back.
What? You hate Sonic Mania as much as you hate Sonic 4? What's up, LF?
Controls. What makes them bad are the special stages. Bro, I hate these special stages so much.
The
Only
special
reason
stages
is bad
are
controls.
okay.
Every time you get faster, you start losing control and will get hit or fall off the map. This is why I prefer any other classic special stage over this one. It's too hard to control, and they are too slippery. One bad move and you'll get hit
Yeah.
5 times or will fall off the map. And it hurts more when you're so close to getting the UFO. Next is Sonic and the Secret Rings.
This should have been in last place.
Higher on the list, but other than that, this game overall controls decent. Are bad. They are mid.
This should have been at the bottom.
I just think that playing the whole game with motion controls does suck. Lucky for me, I got used to it very fast.
Nah,
Like this isn't that hard.
I'm sorry. No.
Like I suck at Mania. One more thing I'll say is the motion controls do not suck. Next is Sonic and the Black Knight. The controls are
No.
similar to the ones in Secret Rings, but instead of motion controls, you now play with an
These
analog stick,
two
which
games
does
should
make
be
it
at the
like
bottom of the
nothing
list.
else. Black Knight controls almost the same as Secret. Then this game
Oh,
would probably be higher
06.
on the list, but other than that, this game overall
Eh.
is decent. Next is Sonic Lost World.
Lost
I would
World
say the
controls
are getting
fine.
better. There are so many reasons these controls are peak, with one being that the spin dash does
Forces
nothing.
is
You can still gain
whatever.
lots of momentum. You can also do lots of skips thanks to the parkour
Unleash
systems.
gens,
The only thing ruining these controls is the run
colors.
button, but other than that, Lost World controls well. Next is Sonic Forces.
You didn't make a script for this video? Then, okay, well, hold on then. Okay, hold on, Blade. How? Because you had to type something into the text-to-speech. Did you just, like, talk yourself into the
in this game are peak.
text-to-speech?
Sonic
What'd you have at
controls
number
better, though.
1?
Even though both games control almost the same, it still has
Frontiers controls the
more
best?
freely now, but what I think is the best
No,
control is Sonic
Shadow
controls are
Gens.
Shadow Generations. There is almost nothing to explain. This game controls so
Yeah,
quickly.
Shadow
And
Gens
just
controls
like
great.
The speedruns people do in this game is insane, and so many peak shortcuts you can use to beat levels very fast, which makes this game, in my opinion, the best controlling Sonic game. And that was my ranking on which is the best.
Okay. I think, I know, there's a thing about, like, not wanting to use your voice, and I get that. But I think, I don't know, I think this video wasn't bad. I think you should maybe add some music. If you're going to do text-to-speech, maybe find another text-to-speech voice. But that was by Blade, everybody. Next up. Oh, did this guy already submit a video? One sec. Let me make sure this guy didn't submit more than one. Okay, he didn't. Okay, this one is by Mashed. Mashed Potatoes? Where'd it go? I lost it. Where's it at? I completely lost it. Hold on. I gotta scroll up, guys. Okay, here it is. So, this is by Mashed. Super Mario Brothers Mario's Nightmare Collection? The fuck is this? Yoshizilla? Oh, okay, it's an animation. Voice acting.
I can't believe you ate so many centipedes and you stay so skinny. What's your secret? That's a good
Ah, Yoshi.
Welcome home, Mario. Did you have a good day fighting Bowser and his evil minions?
This is
Just say I got a lot
okay.
of crushed turtle bits to wash off of my sneakers.
Oh.
Good night, buddy. You rest up.
Oh.
A lot of creatures to crush and a swallow in the morning. You take a good care of him, little toad. He's a 1 in a million.
Of course, boss. There's only one Yoshi. We've got fresh berries and soft pillows ready for him right through here. Wow.
What is what?
And I'm so great. I do big jumps in my mustache. So, oh. Son of a. My
Turn it up.
keys.
I got you.
I must have left them on a Yosh.
The animation is good.
Toad?
Yo!
Understand what? You were going to kill a Yosh! I see it with my own eyes!
I can explain.
No, what the fuck?
You are a sick toad! You are a monster!
He's the monster. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He's too damn dangerous and he has to
Straight about to kill Yoshi like that, bro. What the fuck?
What are you talking about? He's my friend. You better start making the sense, or I'll jump on your head. I swear to God.
I suppose you're always going to find out someday. Have you never wondered why every night you put Yoshi away in the stable? And every morning he rehatches from a shell?
That's just how he sleeps. He's a dinosaur.
Got you, car.
Dinosaurs don't sleep in eggs, Mario. But do you know what they do?
Poop?
They get big! They get really
Whoever they got doing the Toad voice needs a raise.
Always stay the same size.
You have no idea.
This is like very high quality.
And I told you, this is not your Yoshi. This is just a Yoshi. The Yoshi
Don't shoot
for
him.
today.
Yoshi for No! What are you saying, Toad? Has this happened before?
Countless times. It's the only way.
What? Killing him? Killing him is the only way? I won't let you.
If he is allowed to live, then
Dude, what the
he will be
fuck?
bigger. Bigger.
Yo, what do y'all have me watching?
Harder to control.
I can handle.
The next day, he will be bigger still. And the next. And the next. Bigger. Hungrier. Deadlier. It's him or us.
There has to be another way. Look at this happy little guy. He would never hurt me, and I cannot let you hurt him. He's
What the heck?
What was that?
It hungers.
But he's already eating.
Not this one. Perhaps it's best if you are reacquainted. Then you may finally understand.
What is that?
What's wrong, Mario? Don't you recognize
Yo.
your friend?
Yo, relax. No, I don't like this.
Yoshi?
The original
What?
Yoshi.
What
He
the
grew
fuck?
every day after you brought him back from the wild all those years ago. Many toads lost their lives caring for him as he became more savage. Finally, we had to bind him and put him where he couldn't hurt anyone else.
But why? Why keep him alive at all if he is so dangerous?
Eggs, of course. Fresh eggs to hatch fresh Yoshis every morning. After all, Mario needs his Yoshi.
There must be a better way. I can't leave him
I-
down there in a pit sitting in that nest. Maybe I
What
can
the
tame him
fuck am I
somehow.
watching? This reminds me of Meat Canyon, bro. They be doing some crazy stuff like this.
My God, he eats them.
Brings a whole new meaning to you are what you eat, doesn't
What are we watching, bro?
Do you understand?
It's like you said. He's too damn dangerous to live.
Yo!
There are gonna be some changes around here. I can't go on knowing what I know.
I understand. For what it's worth, I'm sorry it had to be this way.
You had no choice. I'm a Mario. I'm a number one.
What the fuck? What the fuck? There's more Marios?
Humans. Just too damn dangerous to live.
They were the finest fighters in King Bowser's army. Elite warriors who had blasted through a mushroom army without breaking a sweat. I was the new blood, itching to earn my place among them. When word came down the pipe of a threat, I was actually excited. Looking back, I should have known better.
Why are there so many of us? It's one guy. They've sent Hammer Bros out this early on.
I'm just shocked. How do you even think of this shit, bro?
I didn't sign up for this shit. I should have been a dancer. My teacher in high school said I could have been in Blooper Lake. Quiet.
What the fuck is happening?
God, we're not ready. We're not ready.
Yo! W-
My feet! My beautiful dancing feet! Firepower! Get down!
I don't know how you think of this. Oh shit.
Tell the others. Tell them what you saw here today.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Many years have passed, but that monster is still out there somewhere. So I'm begging you, don't venture out like lambs to be slaughtered by the Red Devil as I did. Don't go out there naive and unprepared. Get ripped and have arms fitted like me!
What is...
One day, I'll find that red bastard again, and when I do,
Oh!
Tell the others. Tell them what you saw here today.
Yo, relax, Mario. What the fuck was that, bro? Who? I don't even know what to say after that, bro. Holy shit. I don't know what the fuck. All right, I guess. That was by Mashed. We're going to move on. Or we're going to move on. The outdated Gen Z. Only Mario game review of mine that is watchable and short enough to react. Hope you enjoy. Oh, this is a Mario Land review. Okay, bet. Bet.
Welcome back to the
Aw, shit. Here we go. Outdated Gen Z. Let's do it.
channel. I'm your host, the Outdated Gen Z.
What's
and welcome
up?
to the 8th installment of a series I like to call What Reruns. What Reruns is a series dedicated to me reviewing games I already reviewed on this channel in the past. So this time around, I'm going to be re-reviewing Super
You're
Mario.
re-reviewing it.
Let's just get it started
Super
right
Mario Land. I don't think I've played it that
Jumping
much.
right
It's a fine
into
game.
A bit of history here. Super Mario Land was released alongside the Game Boy itself on April 21st, 1989.
It was a launch title?
Japan,
I didn't know it was a
July
launch title.
31st, 1989 for here in North
I
America.
thought
And on September 28th, 1990 for
I
Europe.
thought
They must have had
Tetris
a
was a launch. I thought
1989
Tetris was like the launch title,
1990.
not Mario.
Anyways, a quick little fact here. Although Super Mario Land here was a launch title for the Game Boy, this was originally planned to be the pack-in title for the console. But the pack-in became Tetris, which was
Tetris, yeah, that's what I was thinking
Super
of.
Mario Land here is still a very special game to me. Let's get into
I don't think I've
it. So
ever
Super
played
Mario Land
it
is
in
a
its
Mario
entirety.
game.
No shit. If you have never
It
played
is a
this
Mario
before,
game.
you can expect a very recognizable experience. You can run, jump, stomp
It has
on
that little
Goombas, and
cool
save a
fire flower that you
princess.
can shoot
But
the
instead
balls out
Peach,
of.
you're actually saving Daisy. And hell, this game doesn't even take
Ooh.
place in the Mushroom Kingdom. This game actually takes place
6, 7
in another
coins.
place called Sarasaland. Anyways, minor sidetrack. This game was the first true 2D Mario game to release on a handheld, and it is shorter than a normal 2D Mario
Yeah.
game, but I don't view that as a bad thing. Originally, you would only play this game on the go, so the shorter length makes sense. Although people nowadays are
Well, how
obsessed with
short is
wanting
it?
to take their AAA titles portably, you aren't actually ever gonna play those games the full way through on the go. So Super Mario Land only having 4 worlds and 3 levels
Oh, it's
per
4
world here,
worlds.
therefore having 16 levels in total, is actually completely fine.
I mean,
Now,
that's
for the gameplay
fine.
itself, although
I don't
said
hate
it's
that.
very recognizable, it is a little bit off.
It's more
It doesn't feel
arcadey
as
and
tight as
like
the other Mario games
short
that
and
released
simple.
on
I
the
like that.
NES. Mario's momentum is all off, his jumps feel very floaty, and as well, if you're not jumping, you just fall down like a rock. And power-up wise, the famous Fire Flower isn't even in this game. We actually have
Yeah.
the Super Ball Flower instead.
The Super
And you know
Bowl, that's what I was
love
talking
this
about.
power up to death, not gonna lie. It's really awesome. It is similar to the
You
Fire
could do this in
Flower,
Mario
but instead
Maker.
of being able to throw
Mario Maker
multiple
2.
at once, you can only throw one at a time. And as well, instead of it just exclusively bouncing on the ground, it bounces everywhere from
Bounces
the
off-
ground to the wall
yeah.
to the ceiling. Plus, along with it defeating enemies, it actually collects coins for you as well. So it's pretty
That's
cool
nice.
to use in bonus rooms. Now, for the levels themselves,
I've always liked that
they
power
are
up.
designed well, but there are a few levels.
I
that are
mean,
definitely
the
kinda
thing is though, you
with
can't
Mario's
really do
physics
that
in
much
this
on the Game
but these
Boy as
levels
the
are never
hardware.
annoying at all. Plus,
I
there's
can see your
actually 2
messages,
shooter
Supersonic
levels at the end
Scooby,
of
don't
2
worry.
of the worlds. One takes place in a submarine underwater, and another one takes place in a plane in the air. Because, you know, that's how submarines
This
and
game
planes
was
are.
the
But
first
these are
appearance
cool
of Daisy,
levels.
yes.
I love them so much. It just adds to the charm of this game. It's just so random. Now, for the 4 worlds in this game themselves, they're actually specifically called the, hopefully I'm pronouncing this right, Birabudo Kingdom, the Muda Kingdom, the Eastern Kingdom, and the Chai Kingdom.
So
And they're
the
all based
worlds are
around
different
places
kingdoms?
in real life. And honestly, I find that to be very special.
That's
unlike
actually pretty
other
cool.
Mario games that just face off of
I didn't know
certain
Mario
climate,
Land did
like a
that. I
desert
know, you
or
know,
a
obviously
snow
Odyssey
mountain.
did that.
It weirdly truly makes sense for this game to be on the go, because let's say you're just randomly playing this game, and this world is just based on the place that you're going to in real life. Now, sure, that's kind of a random little stretch right there, but I don't know, I think that's
Thank
kind
you,
of
George.
cool.
I appreciate
and at the end
that.
of each world, we actually get a boss that is original to that world. And honestly,
Original
I
bosses,
wasn't
that's
expecting
nice.
that when I first played this game a long time ago. I would have expected
Nowadays, we just
lots
have
of
Bowser
repeats,
Jr..
just like Mario 1, with just nothing but Bowsers, and it really surprised me. Now, I don't know any of these names at all, and I'm too lazy to research them because I'm just
Oh,
such a
come
great
on.
content creator. But I do know the name of the final boss, being Tatanga. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Probably not. But anyway, still talking about worlds, each world actually has its
I
own
get
original
messed up with the
song to go along with it, which
mispronunciations
is really nice. And
pronunciations.
speaking of the music in this game is honestly really incredible for the Game Boy. All of these tracks are very, very memorable to me. Sure, are they just beeps and boops mostly because it's the Game Boy? Yes, but these beeps
Welcome
and
back,
boops
Sonic
are
fan.
very, very special to me. Now, as for the art style in this game, honestly, I like it. It is super simplistic, yes. But honestly, I think that's okay for the Game
They did
Boy.
what they
As much as I
could.
love looking at all the incredible pixel art with later Game Boy titles that push the hardware to its
Taton-
limits,
gotcha,
it always
Tatanga.
comes at a down cost to slow the game down a lot or have the screen super zoomed in. In Super Mario Land here, it has that basic art style, but the game
Yo,
isn't super
Javen, thank you for the 2.
that
Check
makes it a
out
lot more
Mario Guy
playable, and
85's
it
White
definitely
Space
needs it
video
because
next.
this
Bet.
gameplay is kind of fucky. And that was Super Mario Land. My overall opinion on it, I fucking love this game. It's a charming little
I've never
piece
played
of
it.
shit. But because
Fully.
this game was on the Game Boy itself,
I mean, it looks like a solid little
Although
2D
the gameplay
platformer.
itself is super finicky, a lot of main state Mario stuff became all weird and out of whack, like once again the Super Ball Flower being the replacement for the Fire Flower. And there's only 16 levels in total. And hell, the actual normal star theme isn't even in this game, even though there is a superstar power-up. But you know what? I think it's okay for this game to be very odd. It was the first true Mario game on a handheld. Now, if this game did release now, yeah, there would be no doubt about it. It would just be a shitty game that didn't make any sense for it to be made in the first place.
Yeah,
But
fair.
with this game releasing on a console that basically started the whole portable gaming thing for everyone, I think that's special to it, you know? I think that's what makes this game
yeah.
good. Now, Super Mario Land 2 is right there, but Super Mario Land 2
Oh,
doesn't
they
feel
zoom
like
it
a
in.
Game Boy game. it just got dragged down by the Game Boy's hardware. You can tell from how zoomed in that game is compared to this. But because this game doesn't push the hardware to its limits and just stick with what it knows it can run, it's a perfect little handheld game. And it'll always be special to me. Although I never played it on original hardware, I did first play this on a handheld through
Yo, Casey, thanks for the 2.
Now, although this review is shorter than other
Check
reviews
out
I have
Ow
on
the
this channel
Boys,
before,
Eggman. Oh,
I
Ow
hope
the
you
Boy.
know
Bet,
that I
bet,
think
bet.
Super Mario Land is special.
So that was Super Mario Land, and overall, it's a charming game. I love it so much. Would I consider it a shitty game if it wasn't on the Game Boy? 100%. But because this was on the Game Boy,
I gotta play it at some point.
It's incredible. It's made for the thing. As much as I love Super Mario Land 2, I do think that Super Mario Land 1
just from
did
the
a better
glance I
job
got at
being a
it,
Game
I
Boy
don't
game
like how it's
than
zoomed
a
in.
game
That's
The game
probably very
doesn't push the Game
disorienting.
Boy to its limits, but it does push it enough to where it's a very great game for the platform. Basically, at this point, I'm kind of repeating myself, but I hope you understand what I'm coming from.
No, I
All
got
of
you.
that, I hope you enjoyed this little
That was a good
review
video.
of Super Mario Land.
I gotta
and
check
hope
out
to
this game
see
at
you
some
in the next
point.
one and the one after that.
Alright, cool. Yeah, guys, that was made by the outdated Gen Z. I'm gonna drop a sub. That was a good video. Good shit, brother. Good shit. Alright, so who we gotta check out first? So we're gonna check out Mario Guy 85's White Space video. Okay, bet. Mario Guy 85. Let's check it out. White Space is the backrooms of Sonic. Ooh.
Have you guys ever noticed something?
That actually might be interesting. Hold on. Alright, I'm intrigued. Let's watch it. What's up, Mario? I love this Mario render. I use it all the time in thumbnails.
Have you guys ever noticed something a
Yo, Seabass, happy birthday, bro.
little bit off about white space in Sonic and Shadow Generations?
Okay.
I mean, beyond the obvious fact that time and space have literally collapsed, I'm talking more about the scale of things. When you really look around, it's massive in there.
It
Everything
is.
looks absolutely huge compared to the characters. Just look at Omega. He looks tiny next to the environment. It's almost like it doesn't make sense. But what if it's not supposed to? What if white space is operating on rules we've already seen somewhere else?
This
If
is
you
the
think
back
about it,
rooms.
the way white space pulls in information from time and space in the real world and gets it just a little bit wrong is exactly what we see happening in the
That's a good point.
Yeah, you heard me. White space operates exactly like the back.
Backrooms is a
So
great
let's
movie,
get
by the way, guys. Also, what's up, Gamer Explosion?
That's the wrong channel. Get that out.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Game
let's
theory.
look at the physical space first. In Shadow Generations, the environments feel disjointed. The proportions are wild, and things are
Especially in
stretched out
Shadow
in ways that
Generations, like
completely
those different
defy
buildings.
standard logic. This directly mirrors how reality warps in the backrooms. Think about that one shot in the Backrooms movie where the camera pans down to the floor, and
Yes.
suddenly everything gets confused. Things get stretched out proportionally, nothing is right anymore, and the environment is trying to replicate a physical space but failing to
That's so
actually
good.
understand it. And that's exactly what appears to be happening in Shadow Generations. White space is trying to rebuild these iconic locations but doesn't actually understand the scale. So, you end up with these
That's
massive,
actually a good
imposing
point. Yeah. Again, especially
Omega is
Shadow
supposed to be
Gens.
this huge hulking powerhouse of a robot. But wandering around in white space, that scale is totally stripped away. and it just
Okay, I
feels
don't know.
weird
I
and
don't know
tiny.
about that. I think
But
that's
it goes
just.
deeper than just
I
the
think
size
that's
of
just
it.
because the
Both of
model they
these
used was small. I don't
places,
think.
white space and the backrooms act like sponges absorbing data from the real world, but
No, it's
failing to
actually
put it
it's a
together
very
cleanly.
interesting comparison.
In the Backrooms movie, we can see the gate that's open.
I'm not
in
going to be
Clark's basement,
copyrighted for this, am
and
I?
parts of real life just start seeping into the backrooms. You can clearly see parts of the store bleeding into the yellow walls and the fluorescent lights. It's taking
Yeah.
physical space from reality and absorbing it. White space does the exact same thing. It rips chunks of the Sonic universe out of reality and drops them into a void.
That's actually
It's
really
absorbing the
interesting.
space, but without the context of the real world, they just end up as these floating.
Yeah,
fragments of what used to
exactly.
be. And
Especially
here is
again,
where it gets
especially
really
in
interesting.
Shadow
It's
Gens.
not just physical space that gets absorbed, but it's time too. If you've watched Backrooms Found Footage 3, then you probably know the video takes place in the 90s. But
Okay.
there's a poster visible that is explicitly dated from the 2020s. This is a huge clue because it shows us that the Backrooms is pulling
It's
information
pulling shit
the
from
future as
yeah.
well. We can see this occurring in Shadow
That yep,
Generations
with
as
Chaos
well,
Island.
With Chaos Island. You see, at this point in time, Shadow has never been to the Starfall Islands, so it makes no logical sense from a linear perspective that this island should be here. So, massive illogical scaling? Check. Environments bleeding in
Yep.
from the real world? Check. Pulling in locations and items from completely different points in time? Check. At the end of the day, this is just a fun little theory, but it really made me look at the white space in Generations in a completely different light. White space still has a lot of potential, and thinking of it as more of a background
That is
style place
interesting,
makes it
especially
infinitely
since
cooler
the
in my
buildings in White Space and
So I'm
Shadow
curious
Gens
to know
look
what you
like
guys think about White
Soliana.
Space now, and if you have any ideas as to what Sega could use it for going forward.
That's really
Anyways,
interesting,
yeah, that's the
actually.
end of this
Good video. That's interesting. I never thought about it that way, but you are totally right. You are totally right, Mario guy. That was a good video. All right, now we're going to check out Al the Boy's Eggman's Greatest Mech video. Oh shit. This dude Al the Boy always be cooking. Let's see. I don't think I usually watch Al the Boy. I don't think I've ever seen this video. I've watched like 10 seconds of it from the looks of things. All right, let's do it.
Tired of the ordinary garden variety mech? Well, look no further than the latest and greatest invention of Dr. Robotnik. Introducing the Egg Dealer. This ingenious
Oh, not
invention
this
combines
piece of
two
shit.
America's favorite pastimes, gambling and shooting missiles at the innocent, with revolutionary features including but not limited to buttons located outside of the mech for easy access, ridding you of all your money to relieve back pain while giving your foe an instant power-up. Why not? For all of your hedgehog killing needs, the Egg Dealer is the answer. Brought to you by the Eggman Empire. Why think for yourself when he can do it for you?
What's up, Aslan? Oh, what's up, Mario guy? Your video's good, bro. Oh, Al the Boy and his fucking editing, dude.
Something that always stood out.
I'm never opening an editing software ever again, bro. That's my bad.
Sonic losing, completely defeated. Everyone knows that, obviously. But when you ask someone when Sonic loses, they say here. And I disagree. See, I argue Eggman has Sonic right where he wants him. Now, I don't think all this was planned. I doubt he was betting against Supersonic. But my point is that Eggman makes some choices that wins in the fight. And I think the pivotal one happens here.
Yes.
Then jumps in with this new mech, fights a little, and then catches him. Then Sonic goes super, which is fucking cheating. You can't do that anyway. We brush this moment off, but it's really funny how this mech we just saw doesn't win by shooting Sonic, doesn't trick him, doesn't trap him, nothing. He just catches him.
Yeah.
That's this thing alive, like it's a fucking mosquito. That's pretty remarkable, right? And we don't talk about it. And another thing that we don't talk about, isn't this...
He couldn't outrun him. I mean, yeah, it is, but it's like an earlier version, right?
Mechanical dragon in his efforts to thwart Sonic, putting years of research into the hedgehog's movement patterns.
What is this editing, dude?
It represents the absolute pinnacle of math science.
What is going on?
Nuh-uh, I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Look, it's the same one. See? Of course it is. It worked once. Why would he throw it away? You know this man's always on that self-improvement shit.
Not that stupid image.
He's the best guy around.
What about the people he murdered?
The absolute pinnacle of mad science isn't just a fancy tagline, by the way. You know how Eggman unleashes Dark Gaia, right? Which ends up manifesting itself in 3 boss fights. The Phoenix, the Moray, and the Guardian. Each of them using specific elemental attacks that the Egg Dragoon ends up copying. It's fucking
Oh, yeah. I didn't notice that, but he's right.
his own technology, but it shows
Is this the fucking Minecraft music?
by all accounts, the Dragoon is overkill. Even Sonic says so.
This is the Minecraft music.
Fucking around. The reason this thing is so cool is because it works as a microcosm for Eggman's journey in Unleashed. All of these pieces, all these failures coming together for one final plan.
What's up, Red Spider?
He's already built Eggman Land. It's practically finished. Just kill one hedgehog. That's all you need to do. So you
Yeah,
build a
pig
machine
step,
to
that's what it
kill
is.
This one hedgehog, and in a cruel, ironic twist of fate, the hedgehog doesn't even fight it.
Yeah. It's the werehog.
The Egg Dragoon is about Sonic as much as it is about Eggman, where it shows Eggman's tenacity and drive.
See you soon,
and it does
Ultrasonic.
the same for Sonic. I love this scene mainly because it's so important. It shows Sonic moving around with the same finesse and confidence as he normally does. Just like how the Dragoon is the result of Eggman's failures over the years, in a matter of days, Sonic was able to make his failure, the werehog, his own. Going from being worried that anyone would see him like this to proving that it's not his speed that makes him special. The Egg Dragoon is to me a perfect because I can look at any aspect of it and come up with something meaningful and interesting for both Sonic and Eggman. Even in the name, like, yeah, Dragoon is a unit in the army. So
I mean, look, the editing is awesome. I'm kind of lost when it comes to the commentary here, though.
Specialize in killing dragons. So another interpretation could be that the Dragoon is not a dragon. It's the thing.
I think
to slay one.
Okay, that was interesting. I think this might be a reach though. Like I understand, like it's cool to like, you know, overthink sometimes about certain Sonic stuff. I don't know. I was a little lost there, but the editing was great as always. Al the Boy's editing is unmatched. Unmatched. All right, we'll probably go for around 30 more minutes. I'm not watching any more YTPs. No, thank you. I'm skipping all YTPs from now on, y'all. No more YTPs, we're done. What is this? Bro thinks he's playing Sonic Unleashed. This is a water park? Oh! Okay. Sure. Alright, let's see. Toonie Tales ranking Sonic games. Open another tier list. 48 minutes? I'm not watching. We're just gonna see the end. We got the Kobanamani 456 intro.
Notoriously bad, so I'm not gonna.
We're just gonna go to the end. Let's see.
But right now, no.
Let's just go to the end.
Feel free to.
Alright, let's see. That is a very solid S tier, except for Sonic Heroes. What is that? What is that? What is that? Okay. This looks fine. Force is an A tier? Sonic, okay, this tier list sucks, bro. What was this? Toonie Tales, bro? What is this? What is this? You probably have some good explanation thrown in there for some of this, but 48 minutes, brother. If y'all want to check it out, it's made by Toonie Tales. Wario and Waluigi go to Taco Bell. This is a YTP, bro. We're not watching it. You guys know the rules.
It's a me, Wario Sexy Toad.
Go full screen, please.
And it's a me.
Alright, I guess we're not going full screen.
No, you are not Waluigi Sexy Toad. You are Waluigi Ugly Toad.
You know what this reminds me of? I know what this reminds me of. We watched a video like this earlier. Okay, let me refresh real quick. Why isn't it letting me go full screen? That's annoying. There we go.
Wario Sexy Toad. And it's a me, Waluigi Sexy Toad.
Do you guys know those videos? I remember. I used to watch these videos. I don't remember who made them. It was like this, but with Persona 5 characters. Like, they would have, like, these PNGs just doing random shit.
I'm so hungry. I need some food to give me some more energy for working out. Just look at how ripped I am. Wow. I'm a little hungry.
I can't do this. I can't see. I'm sorry, guys. These videos, these type of videos, like I can't do it. Why is he dabbing? All right. I think we're done. We're done with this video. All right. What's next? It's just that type of content is just ugh, not my thing. Look at me. What's up, Monkey Mario Bros? All right. Let's see what's next. Gigi was caught. Is this a VTuber, bro? What are y'all sending me, bro? Y'all are sending me some straight bullshit, bro. That's what y'all are sending me, bro. Y'all are sending me some straight bullshit, bro. I'm not fucking watching this, bro. Fucking VTuber. What are we watching, y'all? Chat, lock in. Chat, lock in, bro. Lock in, bro. What are we doing? Alright, let's see what's next. React to my amazing cut fan trailer. Okay. Dark Yu. It's a fan trailer. Sonic Unleashed trailer with Mario Odyssey music. What? Okay. This kind of fits. Okay, yeah, the Cascade Kingdom music kind of fits because it's like the globe-trotting thing. Okay, you probably should have captured the footage without the music. That probably would have helped, but it's okay. I can still hear the Unleashed music. Watch yours. We're going in order on the list, so we'll get to yours eventually if you submitted it. Guys, there are a lot of videos we have to watch still. We haven't even made a dent in this list. This is cool. Again, I think it works. The footage should have been without the music though, so you could hear it better. Okay, that's pretty neat. I never considered how well that would work, but it works pretty well. Alright, next up. I have to skip that one. That's not a Sonic video or Mario video. This one's by Super Mario Brothers The Channel. Valentine's Day Special. Oh god. Here we go. Valentine's Day Special. Okay. Damn. There's a lot of characters. A channel made... Oh, we got an intro. This is an intro. Been here since 2019. Okay. Oh, it's a plush channel. Dang, that's a long-ass intro, brother. Super Mario Bros. The Channel. Bro, that intro.
So, Sonic, since Valentine's Day is here,
This
what do you
flush.
like to do on this day? Well, oh, come on, Sonic. You gotta at least have somebody that you're interested in. Nah, after the Christmas special, I just want to sit back and relax for the rest of the year.
You know, there was a channel, a plush channel I watched. I'm trying so hard to remember what their name was. They used this exact same Sonic plushie. Like the exact same one. I'm trying to remember. We'll just kind of skim through this.
These chocolate caramel squares.
Ghirardelli, hell yeah.
Them on Christmas, so that's why. Yo, what are you two laughing at? Like, what are you?
All right, moving on. That was by Super Mario Bros. The channel. Next up is Gamer Bros YT Chemical Plant Act 2 speedrun. This better be a good speedrun. Oh shit. Oh shit. You can beat Act 1 in like 2 seconds. Damn. Well, he wasn't lying. That was a speed run. All right. Next up, Crazy Mario. You know what? We're not watching plush videos. All right, that's a new rule. We're done with the plush videos. We're done with the plush videos. Somebody just dropped Crazy Mario Bros. Mario and Luigi. We're not watching that. All right, here we go. Next up is Exotic Sonic. A file called... Is this that? Is this the takeover?
Oh, this is a good one. At Joanna Whiterose asks,
Yep, it's that one.
I have a challenge for you.
See you soon, Casey.
Tell me how much you like Amy and what you like in her.
Oh, yeah, Sonic. Tell us what you like about that other hedgehog, Amy.
Oh, no, guys, can we just not do this right now? I mean, there's lots of other questions.
What, Sonic? Are you embarrassed?
He's totally embarrassed. Oh, I just got a message here from Infinite. It's a file called Sonado.
No,
Oh.
don't open that!
Yo, why didn't they do a Twitter takeover for Crossworlds? I think the last one they did was for Shadow Gens. Alright, NX just posted my video. Let's see, this guy's name is SF Productions. Sonic Colors on the DS Sonic Colors is one
of, if not my favorite Sonic games.
Okay, let's see what he has
The
to
Wii
say.
version, that is. Despite what many people think today, I still
Okay.
love this game. It has beautiful visuals, great music, fun gameplay, and level design that isn't perfect, but still fun
Yep.
for the most part. The only complaint I ever
Alright,
had
I'm done. See you soon, Pea Shooter. I'm done. I'm done with the bit. Alright, here we go. Sonic X Shadow Takeover Intro Animated. Animated? Oh shit, this better be good. By Noob. Let's see it.
I finally did it.
Oh!
Not only have I conquered Sonic's social media channels, I've taken over the entire year.
Oh!
Now, I only have one thing left to do.
No, this is nice.
Score to settle with a certain
No, this animation is nice. Hold up. Wait, I think I've seen this. Yeah, I've seen this. Okay, this is nice. This is nice.
Don't need a special year to be remembered.
Insolent as always. We'll see who the fan favorite is when the questions start pouring in. How many proposals have you gotten?
Proposals? Like marriage? No, see, my
This is
and
nice.
understand boundaries.
So, none.
Okay, I just couldn't get around to all of them and didn't want to let anyone down.
I love how Sonic looks.
Thanks for putting this together.
I don't really care for the eyelashes, but I love how Sonic looks. Shadow looks okay. The animation all around is awesome, though.
Even Dr. Eggman usually crashes the party.
Yo, this is nice. Holy.
This is a battle between you and me. Besides, it's
This must have
Sonic
taken
X Shadow
ages.
Generations, not Sonic X Shadow, X Tails, X Amy, X Knuckles.
Okay, we get it. Well, if that's the way you want to play, then may the best hedgehog win. We've been here long enough that you know the drill, everyone. You can ask Shadow and I whatever
That
you want
is
about life,
awesome.
our favorite hobbies,
This
weird
animation
quirks
is
about each
awesome.
other, just about anything. All you gotta do is send us a message today with the hashtag Ask.
Not this time, Hedgehog. In honor of the Year of Shadow, Sega has agreed to officially make this the hashtag of Ask Shadow.
Wow, you really pulled the old run and tattle to dad move.
It was their idea, actually.
I would love to
Looks
see
like my
animation like
victory is
this,
already
like in the
imminent.
games.
I look forward to seeing everyone's questions. I know you all won't disappoint me.
Well then, there we have it. Send in your questions with the hashtag.
Yeah, Sonic looks great.
Shadow, and let's get this started. See you soon.
That's awesome. I love that. That's great. All right, here we go. Playing this video for a while. I hate hypersonic quite a bit. Oh, shit. Hypersonic sucks. Here's why. I'm intrigued. Let's see what we got. You better have good This is by the Buddy Box. All right, let's see. This is an intro. Thought so.
Hypersonic. Ever since his debut in Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles, despite the small role he plays in the game, he has quickly spurred onto being one of the fanbase's favourite forms for Sonic. But I've always found
I like
that to be fairly
Hypersonic.
strange, because unlike most forms for Sonic, like if we're talking about Supersonic, Darkspine, Excalibur, they all have thematic reasons for why they exist. Hypersonic, on the other
Oh,
hand,
I mean,
while
yeah.
it doesn't have no reason to even exist in the first place, it's also kind of lackluster in terms of we've only seen him once.
It's like, I get
everything
that.
he's done has been superseded by other Sonic forms ever since.
He was
So
made
let's talk about why
to like
Hypersonic was even
incentivize
made.
people to play
And
Sonic 3 and
for that,
Knuckles or
We're
whatever.
gonna have to focus on the development cycle of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Now, if you're actually watching this, I assume you do know about Sonic 3 and K by now, but just to quickly paraphrase, Sonic 3 was way too big of a game, and when a McDonald's deadline affected Sonic 3 really badly, Sonic 3 had to be split up into two parts. Sonic 3 Part 1 and Sonic 3 Part 2. Sonic 3 Part 2, later rebranded as Sonic and Knuckles,
Yep.
released a bit later that year, and that's how we have two sets of Chaos Emeralds.
They
in
re-added
the game.
Hypersonic. They're
Sonic
probably
and
just gonna
Knuckles featured
recreate the
lock-on
Cell Saga.
technology, where you could connect both cartridges, getting Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which was the definitive experience. But since both have their own set of Chaos Emeralds, they decided to
Yeah,
experiment.
I know
After you collect the
why.
7 Chaos Emeralds in the Sonic 3 portion of the game, you get the
You
opportunity
get
to collect
the
7
Super
Super
Emeralds.
Emeralds,
Yep.
which are set to be Chaos Emeralds that are enhanced by the energy of the Master Emerald. Because you collect the Chaos Emeralds twice, you get something better than Supersonic. You get Hypersonic. So that's pretty much
I'll say
what
there was
Hypersonic
never a
is,
reason for them to
glorified
go
Easter egg
back.
for those committed players. And yet, so many people still adore the guy. If I had to be honest, I assume it's mostly due to the fact that a lot of fan projects use Hypersonic
Nazo
really well.
Unleashed
If we had to bring
used
up a personal
Hypersonic a
favourite of
lot.
mine, Sonic Stop Motion Adventures really deserves its Hypersonic. Not only does it look really good in the show, but the thematic
That's
reason it has for
Hypersonic?
existing
No,
is
that's
way
Hypersonic. Okay.
better than Sonic 3 and K.
I was like, that red
feel
guy
like
was
there's
not
a ton of other
Hypersonic.
fan projects that handle it really well as well. Hypersonic is an interesting concept, but how he's handled in the games just isn't interesting to me at all.
Well, they don't really
Now,
use
if
him in
we
the
wanna talk about
games
Sega
because it was
officially
like a
acknowledging
one-time thing.
Hypersonic, then we actually have two instances. The first one was fairly boring. In an interview with an ex-Sonic employee, we were asked why Hypersonic makes no appearance later on. And while there's a big misconception that Hypersonic isn't canon, we were said that after the events of Sonic 3 and K, the Super Emeralds were banished to another dimension. And I have
Right.
no idea how this works. I mean, the Super Emeralds are just the Chaos Emeralds enhanced, so surely if the Super Emeralds are gone, well that just means the Chaos Emeralds are gone. Weird Sonic side tangent aside, this was a boring excuse to me. There's a lot of reasons
I
you
mean-
could actually go with. The first thing I would say is Hypersonic isn't even required for beating Doomsday. You can
That
do
is
Doomsday
true.
as Supersonic. Why not just retcon
They
it?
really, but they
Hypersonic
haven't.
never
But here's the
even
thing:
happened?
it's like, yes, I get it. They never had a reason to bring him back because he was only in Sonic 3 because of the reasons he already mentioned. But I don't think that isn't. I don't think that's an excuse for them to just never bring him back in some
Why
way.
give
If that
some
makes any
weird
sense.
excuse that doesn't make other things make sense? It's so boring to me.
I mean,
don't
it is a little
understand why they
boring in
did it.
Sonic 3.
Now,
It
if we
is.
want to talk about the second time Hypersonic was officially acknowledged, well, then we need to go to Ian Flynn, the writer of the IDW comics and Shadow Generations. But
Yep.
the thing we're going to focus on is Sonic Frontiers. Now, when
Oh,
Ian
yeah,
was writing the Final Horizon DLC of Sonic Frontiers, he said that originally he pitched the idea that Supersonic would go hyper, making his grand...
Okay, was that for Final Horizon or I think that was for the original game. That he
Grandiose
said
return
that
to
for.
the franchise over what would have been nearly 28 years. Sega turned that down fairly instantly. Now, it's not known
Which I think
why
is
Sega
stupid.
have a distaste for Hypersonic. Now, I don't know why Sega dislikes Sonic 3. Maybe it's something to do with the more apprehensiveness they have around Sonic 3 in general. But what's strange to me is that in Sonic Frontiers, we see the debut of Supersonic 2.
Which is like
Now,
kind of the
Supersonic
same
2 is a
concept
form of
as
Sonic where he
hypersonic,
uses the
except
cybernetic energy
it's the
that he
cyber
manifests
energy
through
instead of the super
entire game
emeralds.
for
It's like the
power.
same concept
Now,
though.
while I don't like the idea of
Oh, well, what if Sonic went even further
Got
beyond?
evil Sonic.
I also don't mind it when it makes thematic sense. You see, Sonic had evidently been struggling with this the entire game, and while it doesn't affect gameplay, it evidently affects his idle animations and cutscenes.
Which
So
I
it was
wish they
really
went
cool
further
to see
with.
something that was affecting the character the entire game be used for power. And the best thing is,
Yes.
since it was cyber energy enhancing the super form, we know we're never going to see this guy again. So if there's a big threat that Supersonic can't handle, well suddenly it's not a...
Okay, well why doesn't he just go Supersonic 2?
You can't go Supersonic 2 anymore. Albeit, I really hope they don't make this a norm. In Sonic Frontiers, we get Supersonic 2, which he loses at the end of the game. And in
Right.
Shadow Gens, we get his Doom ability.
But
which he
okay,
loses
those
at the
make
end of
sense
game.
within the
I would
context
hate
of the
to see
story
this
though.
becoming a norm for super forms. Like, they're cool, but making them one and done deals is fairly boring.
And
especially
but
when
then it gets
doesn't
to a
make sense
problem where
like
would you
Dark
rather
Star
have
and
new
Scout
forms
Star.
or
To me, it wouldn't
returning
have made
forms?
sense
You
if
can't have
Hypersonic
both, I
returned
don't
in
think.
Sonic Frontiers.
Because then you're just
I
going to
don't
keep
see
piling
why
up
you
forms
need
they
it.
have to
I
use
understand why
somewhere.
we needed a new form for Sonic, especially considering since we've been using Supersonic the entire game, seeing him used at the climax isn't very climactic. It doesn't have the same exact level
Which
of
is why I
stakes we
didn't
have
like
seeing
Frontiers'
Supersonic in other
original
games.
ending.
So it was obvious
Part
we
of the
needed
reason.
something new. And for Sega, I guess they just didn't see Hypersonic to be that interesting. Now, if we're talking about how Hypersonic is handled throughout the entire series, I think it's fairly lackluster. Sure, fan projects have handled him really well, and for the most part, I'm a big fan of Hypersonic in fan content. But when it comes to how Sega has actually handled the form, he's a bit of a fraud, really. There are so many other Sonic forms that handle him really well. I mean, come to think of it, there's only one Sonic form that I really don't like that's way too overhyped by this fandom. I'm looking at you, Dark Sonic. Then again, if Hypersonic was to return to this series, and it was handled really well, I'd be all
That's what I'm
for it.
saying. Like they could do
But as it
something with
stands
him.
right
It doesn't
now-
have to be the Super Emeralds.
Hypersonic fucking sucks.
Damn. That was a good video. I never really thought about it that much, but that is a good video, Buddy Box. Really well done. But guys, I think that's going to end it off for today. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lock the submissions channel. Now, guys, I'm going to be honest. I know I originally said I was going to do more streams covering the rest of the videos. Guys, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to get through all of these. There are so many videos. Like we probably made it like maybe a sixth through the videos today. That's how far we've made it so far. So I'm down to do more streams reacting to more of these videos, but now no guarantee. No guarantee that we'll get through all of them because holy shit. There's so many you guys made. There's so many. I didn't really think this through, that's on me, but you guys went insane with the submissions. But we'll probably do at least one other stream. We'll probably do at least one other stream going through more of these videos at some point. I don't know when. But yeah, that's going to end it for this one. That's the plan. But this is the 90K special, okay? Before I go, we're going to raid somebody for one. And for two, I got to fill in the sub goal, okay? Now, I want you guys to take a guess at what the 100,000 subscriber goal is, okay? Like, this is crazy. I've hinted at it a few times. Some of you might even know. I want y'all to take a guess, though. Because I've had this plan for a while. Mario Galaxy 2. The Mario Galaxy 2 streams will probably... We'll continue those throughout the week. We'll continue those throughout the week. Face reveal, not a face reveal. All right, let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and hold on. I need to make sure I'm getting this right. Okay, I am. Here we go. I'm going to type it out. Can I even fit this? Yeah, I can't even fit this. There it is. That is the 100,000 subscriber goal. Chat controlled Sonic Heroes Super Hard mode. I'm going to be playing Sonic Heroes Super Hard mode, trying to get through the end of Sonic's story, and y'all can like do shit where I think I haven't worked out the details yet, but it's shit like you could super chat like $2 and I have to kill myself in the game, not in real life. Shit like that. I thought it'd be fun, so that's what we're doing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me make it so this is thicker. There we go. So that is the 100,000 subscriber goal. I'm not looking forward to it. I am looking forward to 100,000 subscribers though. Let's find somebody to raid. Let's find somebody to raid. We haven't done a raid in a while. Let's find somebody to raid. Oh shit, iShowSpeed is streaming. Guys, should we raid iShowSpeed? Wouldn't that be crazy? Oh, okay, here we go. This is who we should raid. The Creepy Headphones has been streaming every well, not every Sonic game, every mainline Sonic game. So let's go ahead and pay him a visit, shall we? Again, you guys know the drill. You guys know the rules. SF raid. Don't be mean, don't spam. You know, be cool. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
Shadow Jones.